Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura show. Good morning, good morning. Hello, and welcome back to the Last Minute Laura morning show with me, Last Minute Laura. I'm a real life YouTuber. Oops, okay, let's not ruin the thing. Here we go. Look, see, ta-da! Silver play button. Subscribe. It's official. Ugh, the internet recognizes me. I need a coffee. I have not had my coffee yet, so you guys just wait. Hang out. Everything will be okay, but I need a coffee. Hello, miss. What are you doing? I'm gonna pick up. Alright, anything exciting in plants to bring out? Not particularly. Isn't it, Toby? Isn't it? Not particularly, Toby. Nothing too exciting. Good morning, everyone. We're going to be knitting today. We're going to do a little knit nat. Oops. Try not to knock over a whole bunch of rocks. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. It's a beautiful day here today. A perfect day to go to the beach. It is about 15 degrees Celsius and raining, and it's supposed to rain all day today, all day tomorrow, all day the next day, all day the next day. For 5 whole days we are supposed to get rain. So I'm very much excited about what that's going to mean for my garden. What I'm most excited about right now is that I planted a full flat. I planted actually a flat and a few, so probably 25 total. I planted 25 seedlings out into my garden, even though we are well in advance of the final frost date. Our estimated last frost date is usually around May 15th. It's usually considered safe to put your garden in after May 2-4 weekend, which is usually around the 24th of May. And as you can see, we are at April 13th. So I am a full month away from a safe time to be putting seedlings in the soil, but you're not the boss of me. So I'm risking it all. I'm just gonna risk it all. And I'm not risking it all. I'm risking one flat. It's not that much. Although we are having 5 days of rain, and 5 days of rain equals perfect health for my seedlings. There's not going to be too much direct sunlight on them, which is great because then they won't burn. Also, they will be watered every day, which is great. My little poppies that are coming up are looking phenomenal. My little alyssum that's coming up is looking phenomenal. Basically, I'm ready. I am ready. I planted out 25 plants yesterday, and I feel like I need this to be higher so that I don't look bald. One downside of shaving the sides of your head, your hair kind of looks like you don't have any if your hair is not high enough. Don't worry, I'll make it high enough. There we go. Now it's girly. Now the shaved sides won't offend me. Anyway, I planted out probably 10 marigolds and about 10 to 12 what are they called? Snapdragons. I almost said sweet peas. Snapdragons. And yeah, I did think you shaved it all. Yeah, because it was back, so it looked like I had a shaved head. That's why I had to put the ponytail up. No, just the sides, just up to here. And this part, I'm growing back out. I shaved all the way up. Oh, we're glitching. Everyone take a breather. It's all gonna be okay. I'll be right back. Alright, it looks like maybe we're done with the glitch. Welcome back. Good morning. I feel like I want this to be even higher up now. Keep seeing myself with a bald head and I don't want it right now. I'm not here for the bald head Laura look. That's a different time. Ugh. Good morning though. Sorry about the just generalized glitching of the stream. That's just what happens sometimes at the beginning of the stream. It's time for a new computer, but we're not there yet. Because a new computer, do you know how much a new computer costs these days? For what we need to live stream, it's like $3,000. And Alex is like a computer nerd, so we can't just get a normal thing. It has to be like the thing that does all the things. And so I'm not buying one yet. We're just gonna handle the computer being unable to process multiple things for a little bit, okay? It's all gonna be fine. So, now that the glitch is hopefully subsiding, welcome back. Happy buddy. Turn the mic off. Hey there, Peekaboo. You can't have Toby's food, but you can sit up here. Toby, here's your food. You have to block that from Peekaboo, and Peekaboo, you can come and you could sit on my hat. I don't have anything for you to sit on here other than my lap and that hat. But you cannot eat Toby's breakfast, okay? You already had yours. That's right. That's a good girl. You sit down. If I fits, I sits. Hey there, good morning. Mr. Subtain or Miss Obtain. Oh, Obtain, Miss Obtain. Anyway, good morning. Good morning, Candace. Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you all this morning. I am working a little bit on a knitted vest. Sorry there. Yeah, the glitch is wild. The glitch this morning was a bit hard. Nice cat. Can I tell you something about this cat? She's not just nice. She's literally... I'm obsessed with her. Yesterday, TMI, I'm on my period, and yesterday was the worst of it. So around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I said to Alex, that's it, I've had it, I'm going to bed. And he said, do you want me to wake you up? And I said, yep, wake me up when it's time for me to make dinner. I'm in pain and I'm grumpy, I'm going to bed. So I went and lied down in bed, and Alex came and woke me up. And when he woke me up, I swear to God, Peekaboo was in my arm. Her paws were in my hand, her body was underneath my arm, and her face was touching my face. I was holding her like a stuffed animal. God, she's so friggin' lovely. She's such a lovely cat. I'm obsessed with this cat. Everything she does is adorable. She's so sweet. She has turned into the sweetest cat there ever was. And, yep, I don't know what to do with it, because every time she comes to sit with me like this, and I'm trying to get work done, I have to put my work down so that I can say, my sweet, sweet, sweet fat baby. Look at her tiny little toes. Look at her sweet, pretty little face. Look how pretty she is. Look, she's such a pretty girl. Aren't you so pretty? Yeah, you're pretty too, huh, Beelzebub? Are you a pretty girl? Yeah? What'd you find there, huh? What's that? We got parrots in the back. She's your little heart kitty. She is. I thought CJ was my heart cat. Turns out CJ was Alex's heart cat, because this cat... Stop it. Look at her. She's obsessed with me and I'm obsessed with her. Look at this beautiful, fat, fluffy chest. Look at these perfect toes. Look at this headbutts for love. Beelzebub, what are you whistling about? What are you whistling about? You found the cantaloupe from yesterday. I put it there for you. You're welcome. I'm glad you like it. Anyway, obsessed with this cat. Deeply obsessed. Deeply in love with her. I will make sure that she lives for 30 years. This cat is going to live for 30 years. I was having a little moment where I was missing our deceased pets. I was just sitting with their bones and looking at Rohan's skull and CJ's skull and Toby's skull and Thunder's skull, and just being like, I miss Thunder so much, and I miss CJ, and I miss Rohan, and I wish that they could all be here at the same time. But Peekaboo is so happy as a single cat. Let me tell you. Look at this. Look at this friggin' cat. She's just purring. Do you want to hear? She's purring so loud right now. My gift to you. She says hi to you. You nice kitty. Okay, that's all you get. That's all you get. Turn the music down a bit. Oh, sorry. It's too loud for you to hear the purring. I think that should be good. Oh, hello, mama. Does she look agitated to you? Does this kitty seem agitated? Are you agitated? I don't think so. I don't think so. This is anything but an agitated cat right here. No, it can mean lots of things. It's just body language, so it's paired with things. If you've got a cat whose ears are flat back like this, looking at you with their ears back, and they're wagging their tail, then they can be angry. But see how her ears are all pointing forward and they're following like me? They're moving around, and you see how her paws are going like this? Watch. Show me your, do some, there, see? How she like goes like this with her paw? There's other signals. So the tail is just one body language signal. So if she's happy in other ways, then it doesn't mean agitation. But if she's got other stuff happening, then it can mean agitation. But she's definitely not agitated right now, I tell you what. This is a very happy little kitty. She's so happy, in fact, that she could fall off the table. Like, this foot is almost off the table. Hi, are you playful today? You look playful. Look at her putting her foot all the way off the table. Are you feeling playful? You in a playful mood, huh? Hi, Bubba. See, no teeth, no hissing, no claws. Wow, the mic cord is sensitive. It shuts off the sound longer than you think, even if the light is back on the mic. That's annoying. Anyway, Peekaboo is definitely not an agitated cat. She's a very happy girl. Most of the time. Once in a while, she'll get agitated because I will harass her because I can't help it, because she's so cute that I just want to poke at her until she's angry. But not right now. Look how nice she is right now. Look at her beautiful fur coat. And I know she's got fur everywhere, but this is what I'm thinking of. Like the thing that goes around her neck, and she's got like this fur chest. Oh, she's so cute. She is fat, but just fat enough, huh? You're just fat enough, baby. I think you're the perfect amount of fatness. Anyway, she is the sweetest thing in the whole world, and I'm obsessed with her. Look at her looking at me. Stop. How am I supposed to do anything with her in my life? Hi. I love you, baby. Oh, thank you. I love you too. Hi. Oh, God, she's so cute. Nice chubby bib. Yeah, whatever that is, it's the best thing. It's like the part on a coat. You know what I mean? Like the furry part on a coat. That's what I meant when I said it's like a fur coat. Because it's like the furry part on a wool coat. This like chest piece she has going on here. Oh, God, she's just so perfect. You have a piece of food on you. How did you get it up there, Pika? How'd you get your food up that high? Look at the love in her eyes. I literally, Candace, I won't survive if she dies. I won't survive it. I've had too many animal deaths in the last 5 years. I won't survive it. She's not permitted to ever die. And because she was a stray, and she had kittens, and she's got a broken toe, I feel like she's just gonna live for like 27 years. Don't you think? Don't you think? I think she's gonna be one of those cats where you're like, oh, how old's your cat? And I'm like, she's 22. And people are like, that's really, really old. That's what I'm hoping. We're gonna have a long time together. She's already 9. Peekaboo, I need you to live forever because I can't survive without you. We already lost Thunder and Rohan and CJ. We can't lose you ever. You're not allowed to die. No more pets are allowed to die, ever. Okay. Okay. She says good. Yeah, she gives me kisses with her head. You're right, Beelzebub. Anyway, she's going to be here when the gold play button arrives. She freaking better be, Candace. If you're not here when we hit 1 million, it's because you're in the other room. It's not because you've died. You are not permitted to die ever. God, I love you so much. I love her so much. I thought I would never love another animal the way I loved Thunder. God, I love you. Oh, if I wish I could take her with me all the time everywhere. She's so gentle with me. She's so sweet. She lets Toby harass her. She sleeps in my arms. God, she's amazing. And she's just a gray stray. I was such a cat breed snob after having CJ. And then we got Peekaboo and I was like, well, she's not beautiful, but that's okay. And now all I see is how beautiful she is. She's just the most beautiful cat there ever. Look, she's resting her head. Look, her head is rested. Like, I'm not holding it. I'm just like, look, I'm petting her with one thumb, but she's resting it. God, you're so sweet. She's perfect. Look at her. Stop. I can't even talk to you guys right now. She's so perfect. Look at it. Resting. Oh, God. She's literally a princess. You're the queen of my life. Do you know that? Do you know I'll do anything for you, Peekaboo? I won't survive without her. That's all I'm telling you right now. I'll hold her head up until she wants to move it. Are you gonna get up and move your head, or am I gonna I'll just hold it for 3 hours. That's fine. Oh, God, I love you so freaking much. Okay. That's not what we're here for. Wow, if everyone could have met her when we did the first time. Candace, I wish that we could watch those videos back, but you would never see her in them because she was so afraid. She was a stray cat that I abducted from the world. We lived on a farm and she was hunting my chickens. So I went out with work gloves and I snatched her up wearing one of Alex's coats because she was clawing and scratching at me and meowing and hissing. And I brought her inside, meowing and hissing and clawing and trying to kill me. And as soon as she got inside, she became just very small and very scared. And then we put her in one room for a couple of weeks and she was still super shy. It took 2 years before I could pick her up. Before I could pick her up without her pushing away immediately, it took 2 years. And now she is literally a house cat. Like, she will not survive outside now. She totally would. She was like Hunter. She hunted rabbits when we lived on the farm. We saw her drag a rabbit. And I'm not talking like a little brown cottontail. I'm talking like a hare. She dragged a hare across the field. Probably to bring them to her kittens. And now she's spayed and microchipped, and she gets her claws trimmed regularly, and she gets baths once in a while, and she gets fed whole prey as treats, and she gets tasty weight loss kibble, and she gets glucosamine tablets, and she gets liver tablets and bone broth added to her food. She's literally like such a princess, and she gets all the things she wants. No, she doesn't. She gets all the things she needs. Definitely not all that she wants. She would like to eat 5 times the amount that she eats. She's fat. But she is very different than when we met her, isn't she? Huh? You were just a little scared little baby. And now you're this shy. She's definitely super shy. Like, not with us because we're her family, but like if anyone else comes into the house, she runs and hides. So she's definitely a shy cat. But not around me. My spoiled princess. She's got sore hips, which is why we added the glucosamine in. Now her legs are sore. If I like fiddle around with her legs, she says, no thank you. And she has a broken toe that was not fixable because it's a cat and it's a broken toe. But that was already broken when we met her. Her claw doesn't retract in the back. Okay, you guys know I'm obsessed with my cat. Let me now tell you other stuff that has happened this past weekend. So on Friday, I went over to my sister's for dinner, which I always do with Alex. We go and spend time with our niece and nephew and also my sister and her husband, but like mostly it's about the babies, let's be honest. Anyway, we had a ham because it was on sale last week. I bought this ham, this giant ham, and we ate all that we could, all 6 of us. And then I took home the leftovers because I wanted to make pea soup with the bone. So all day Saturday and all day Sunday, I had this bone in a pot, and every couple of hours I would pour the water out and put fresh water in with the bones, and the water that I poured out would go into a big bowl. I wasn't like removing it, I was just putting it aside. So the bones were getting consistently boiled with fresh water. And I didn't add anything in, I don't think. I think it was just the bone because I just wanted to see how much, what's it called? Not cartilage, like the collagen goo I could get out of the broth before I add any seasoning and whatnot. I think I'll probably freeze some. Anyway, I did that all day Saturday, all day Sunday. The bones became like melt in your hands and I got all the marrow out of it. And I ended up with this big bowl of broth yesterday. I put the broth in my fridge and I have to show you what it turned into because I'm so pleased with how much like collagen or gelatin or whatever is in it. I gave some to Toby this morning. Also, I was skimming off the fat as I made it. So look at this. This is my bowl. Look at the texture of this. It's a solid, the whole thing. Look, it's a solid. Do you hear this? It's all one gelatinized solid. Kind of gross when you look at it, kind of gross when you touch it, but all you can see, this is the fat on top. There's barely any. I will scrape the rest of the fat off, but it's almost all just this gorgeous. Underneath there's little bits of ham. I left them in because I'm going to be making pea soup with this, and ham in the soup is delicious. But look at how gelatinized it became. That's just from the ham bone. You want a little bit? You want just a tiny little bit from the edge? Here. Here, I'll just wipe it right there, and then I can wipe my hands. Anyway, proud of myself. Thank you, thank you. Good girl. Does that make you happy? I don't have any more. I have no more. Look, my hands are empty. Empty hands. Nothing left in my hands. Toby, you already had the actual tasty stuff this morning. Anyway, that's going to be good soup. That's what I'm saying, is it's going to be good soup. I had the plan in advance. On Sunday, I was going to make split pea soup because I know I have split peas. I don't have split peas, so I did all that broth work and I didn't have split peas to cook into the broth to make pea soup, which is one of my favorite things to have use a ham bone for. So, split pea soup coming this week to a home near me. But when I woke up, I said to Alex, what do you want for dinner? And he said, whatever you want to make, because I'm the cook in this house. I cook dinner. No one else cooks dinner. That is my job. And I don't know why, but I wanted Alex's suggestion yesterday. Usually I just cook and he eats. But I said, what do you want to eat? And he just said, spaghetti and meatballs. And I was like, I have not thawed any meat. I don't even know if we have spaghetti. Turns out we did have spaghetti, so it was all fine. Thawed some ground beef. I took out a can of chickpeas. If you are trying to eat less beef, or if you're trying to beef up meaty things and you want them to have more quantity without having to double your meat, that's what I want. I want twice as much as the recipe wants. I don't use recipes. I want twice as much quantity without twice as much meat. So yesterday I took out a can of chickpeas and washed the chickpeas and then spent the next 15 minutes pulling the skins off of all of these chickpeas. Did I need to do that? Probably not, but after I started, I got kind of like into it. So I started pulling all the skins off of these chickpeas. After I skinned 95% of the chickpeas, I put them into a mixing bowl, hammered them up with my potato masher, and then I added 2 eggs to the chickpeas. Then I added 1 pound of ground beef. And then after that was all combined, I added about a cup, maybe less than a cup, 3/4 of a cup. I don't know. It was whatever I had on hand of breadcrumbs. Mixed all of that together. Oh, and obviously herbs and spices. I did Italian seasoning, garlic, garam masala. I just had it and felt like using it. And salt. No, I didn't use salt because I knew we were going to have... Oh, no, yes, I did. Salt and pepper. And sage. Oh, I added sage. I couldn't find basil or parsley, so I was like, sage is green. So used sage. And I made meatballs. I made spaghetti and meatballs from scratch last night, which was such a good, physical thing. It feels very nice on your hands. I do wear gloves while I'm rolling the balls because I don't know why they start to bother me by the time it's time to roll them up. But we had spaghetti and meatballs, and we have extra meatballs in the fridge, so Alex is going to have spaghetti and meatballs for lunch. Love that for him. Hey there, Hannah. Hiya. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, Hannah. Thank you for asking. I am right dab smack in the middle of my period, so I am a little bit moody. I noticed it on Saturday. Alex and I went out grocery shopping, and I got so irritated at him over nothing, like literally nothing. And halfway through me ranting at him about how he was annoying me in Costco, I was mid-sentence being like, I could literally just, and then I went, my period is coming tomorrow. I feel so mad at you right now. And he was like, I'm sorry, what can I do? And I was like, no, I'm realizing I'm mad at you for an absolutely irrelevant thing, and it's entirely me. And he was like, well, I don't mean to annoy you. And I was like, no, you always do these little annoyances, and I think of them as silly, but right now they're making me crazy, so I don't think it's you. And then he was like, I'll lay off. And I said, you're gonna have to lay off today. I need gentle love, no pranking, no jokes, no sass and sarcasm. I need you to be gentle to me. And so for the rest of the day, Alex was super gentle with me, very real, no joking around. It was real. But oh my God, for the whole morning, everything he did was driving me crazy. And it took 4 hours before I was like, oh, I think it took my uterus going, and then I was like, oh. I literally PMS. It's so frustrating because when men say women PMS, blah, 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 it's annoying. And I'm like, shut up. You don't get to say that. But holy moly. I don't know if it's always been this way for me, but I have some sensitivity to my hormones now. And I become literally a crazy bitch. I was ready to fight. I was ready to have a fight with Alex. And it took me being like, why am I ready to fight with him about this? This is what the thing was. Alex has a doctor's appointment this week, and I asked him where it was, and he said the same place. Those were the words he said. He said, it's at the same place. And in his head, he said, it's the same place that I went last time for this specific appointment. He has 3 different doctors, though. He has a doctor because he has a surgery coming up on his shoulder. So, like, in my head, I'm going, I don't know which doctor we're going to. Whereas he's going, each doctor only has one location. It's the same place. But I didn't know which doctor he was talking about, and he thought I did. And I don't know what happened, but that put this white blind rage where I was like, I literally said out loud, I could slap you right now. And then those words, because he went, and then I was like, I would never, ever slap you. I am so angry at you right now. And he was like, I'm sorry. I meant, and I said, no, it's not you. I am angry. This is not about you. I'm feeling very angry. And all you did was not tell me the information I wanted the minute I wanted it. So it's not you. This is my brain. My brain's crazy right now. And then I said, I am crazy right now. I can feel it. Like, we could fight today. I'm crazy. And he was like, you're not crazy. And I was like, no, I'm not crazy. I'm PMSing, but it's happening and I can feel it and you are in danger. And he was like, okay, I'm gonna be gentle. And he was so gentle with me the rest of the day. He kept one hand on me at all times, which I don't know if this is with you, but when I'm feeling very sensitive, I feel rejection a lot more heavily. So, like, if I look at you and I make eye contact and smile and you don't smile back, my brain will immediately create a story. So Alex knows this about my very broken brain. So he usually will just keep a hand on my shoulder or on my hip or around my waist. Even if we're in a grocery store, he'll just walk with me with one of his hands in my pocket. And all that little bit of physical contact is, as long as I can keep that, I can keep my brain from creating insanity. I'm not an unstable person, but damn if my hormones don't try and make me seem like one, let me tell you. So anyway, Saturday was rough. I was in a bad mood all day, and all day when I got home, I was like, I feel sad. I feel in trouble, and I feel guilty. Those were the feelings that were coming up. I was feeling guilty about what? Nothing. Just the general feelings of guilt. I was also feeling in trouble. What are you in trouble for? Nothing. Just in trouble. Just the feeling of when you were young and you're in trouble, that feeling. Communication is so important. Sadly, my partner notices my PMS before I do. Well, Alex, he's not a big noticer of things. He's got the doesn't sense social cues autism. He's got the autism, the textbook autism, I don't be needing to make eye contact with you. I don't need to give you a face. The face that he gives you is the one that he has inside. He's not giving you a face for you. Like, whereas right now, my face is bright. My eyes are open wide. I've got my eyebrows up. I'm talking and I'm animated. Alex doesn't do that. His talking is always at a pretty low register. It always is mostly, the sound is mostly disinterested. His face is very blunted. His affect is blunted. Literally, he has diagnosed blunted affect. That's from the autism. I've been told. I go to his doctor's appointments with him because he doesn't speak to doctors well. So I go with him, and I'm his health advocate. When he is unwell, he shuts down, and then he says, I'm fine. And I'm like, bro, you have eczema on 96% of your skin. You're not fine. Like, he's not. Anyway, his social skills are different they're not bad. He has great social skills. They're just very different than mine. The people who know him, and the people who don't know him think that he's intense and or shy. Because when he's talking, it's intense. He gives you all of the information, maybe more than you wanted, and then he doesn't have anything to add to your stuff. Like, if you're talking about something he doesn't know about, he won't go, oh, that's just like an event that happened in my life. Here's like what I do is if someone's like, oh, I went fishing and I caught this very big fish, I'll say, oh, I love fishing. What kind of fish was it? Was it a big for its breed? Did you take it home? what kind of fishing license do you have? Like, I get all into it. Alex will go, cool. Sir, hello? Oh my God, I wish I could go yell at my boyfriend's doctor. I have had to have conversations with his doctors before because Alex will say, we literally just went to our annual doctor's appointment with our doctor. And the doctor said, how are you doing? And he said, good. And she said, anything you want to talk about? And he said, no, I don't think so. Bro, we made the appointment. You asked me to make this appointment so that you could talk about A, B, and C. What are you talking? And I looked at him like, and then he looked at me and went, oh, wait, yeah, actually. And then he listed off his things, but he literally said, no, I don't think so. Sir, the appointment was made by us because you said, I want to have an appointment about this thing. Sir. So, with peace and love, he is the most intelligent man I have ever met. But when it comes to speaking about his body, about his feelings, about his illnesses, he is absolutely not present. So, I help with that. And by help, I mean I'm there and I go, sir? Or his doctor now, one of his doctors literally will say, how are you doing in this sense? And he'll go, pretty good. And she goes like this. That's me. So she's looking at him and she goes, okay. And I go, and then I give my little bit. And for that to have happened, for me to be able to have, for them to not think I'm Munchausening him, we had to go through kind of a lot of stuff for them to see, for them to put me on as his medical advocate rather than his, like, Munchausen's wife, because I'm definitely not Munchausening that man. He is anti-Munchausening himself. He's, like, making himself more sick because if without me, this man would never go to the doctor. He would still have eczema on 90% of his body. However, now, because of his wonderful, loving wife, he has gone to the doctor, and that was now years ago, and now his eczema is cured. It's not cured, but he went on methotrexate, which is a very heavy drug used for chemo, and it shuts down your immune system for a period, so then when your immune system comes back online, it doesn't overreact anymore. So his immune system was basically attacking his whole body, and the methotrexate shut his immune system off long enough for him to heal. And then when he went off the methotrexate, his body was no longer allergic to everything. Anyway, love him deeply. I don't know where we came from. How can he give up his soup? That's going to be good soup. It is going to be good soup. Alex will not be giving up his soup. He has his preferred soup, but I like pea soup. Alex thinks soup is not a meal. So as that, pea soup is a good hearty one. Anyway, if you have someone in your family who is not good at advocating for their own health, you can ask them if they would like a health advocate in you if you want to be there for them. And I do for Alex. He factory reset. They literally factory reset his immune system, which was not great. It's a very hard medication to be on, I'm going to be honest. It's not one that I would take lightly ever. It's like it was rough. It was like 2 years that he had to stay on this medication, and you can't go out in the sun. Like, not you have to wear sunscreen. Like, you can't go out in the sun. Like, your body has no protection against anything. You have no protection against viruses. If you get cut, it takes weeks to heal. Like, it shuts off your body's, it stops your body from reproducing cells quickly. So eczema, which is what he had at the time, is like your skin is reproducing wrong and you end up with eczema as a result. So it stops your skin cells from reproducing so quickly. Ma'am, excuse you. So it's a rough medication and it causes like random awful side effects, but for what he needed it for, it was so effective. It's just it's like he was allergic to all raw vegetables. his eczema got to such a point that it affected his whole body. It wasn't just affecting his skin. It affected all of his organs. Did you know eczema can affect your allergic reactions? I didn't. It got to a point where anything that he ate raw would cause a full-blown allergic reaction, hives, his whole mouth would swell up. It was crazy. It was really hard for him. He couldn't sleep because his skin was constantly bleeding. Like, we were changing the sheets every day. And he went through that for years because it took a while to get the correct prescription and diagnosis and whatever. But after 2 years on this medication, he currently has no allergic reaction to anything. He had been allergic to apples since he was a child. Like, it would cause... his body would not keep them in. He would only projectile vomit apples. He couldn't eat any citrus. He couldn't eat any, like, raw vegetables. But then it escalated so that he was allergic to all trees. And then he had allergy tests multiple times, allergic to all animals. And he hadn't been before. And now he isn't again. So thank God for that stuff, because I am an animal person and I am a vegetable person. So I had to steam his fruit. He couldn't eat fruit or vegetables without it being cooked. Everything had to be either microwaved or steamed. It was such a rough time. I can't imagine having to do that as a child. Every time, like, he was having these horrible outbreaks of eczema, we would talk about that. Like, can you imagine being, like, 8 years old and having this happen? Just no sense to it at all. At least he was an adult. What is the med called? I think I need to suggest it for my brother-in-law. It's called methotrexate. Meth, M-E-T-H-O, letter O, Trex, T-R-E-X, 8, A-T-E. And it's a chemo drug, but they use it in a smaller quantity for this purpose. Anyway, it was very rough, but I don't know why we were talking about this. Sometimes we get on these tangents. Anyway, he's fine now. He's not allergic to anything now. He has no eczema on his body right now, and he doesn't have eczema seasonally anymore. And he doesn't get allergic eczema. Like, he used to get eczema when the pollen was out. Very weird. Now, nothing. Just doesn't happen anymore. So hopefully it's a forever cure, but it could also be something that he has to do again in 10 years as his body, like, ramps back up. We'll see. Lupus? Not lupus. Just eczema. Just weird eczema. But no, he was tested for everything. They literally, I'm telling you, at one point, they had done so many tests on him. They were like, we're going to just test for HIV. And Alex and I looked at each other and we were like, he definitely does not have HIV. And they were like, well, we've tested for everything. We're going to just test for HIV. We just want to let you know that we're doing that test so that you don't worry. It's not that we think he has HIV. It's that we just have to test because his immune system is, like, not working. And guess what? He didn't have HIV. But when they were doing his test, I'm like, should I be tested? And they were like, no. And I was like, okay, well, if he would have HIV, then so would I. And they were like, he probably doesn't. We have to check. And they weren't saying it like, they didn't ask, like, are you using intravenous drugs or are you having unprotected sex? They were just like, we just have to test because we need to know that it's not that too. Anyway, I remember when they said that and I was like, you literally don't know what's wrong with him then. You have no idea if you're testing for that. Fair enough. Can they test me like that? I would love for them to test me like that. Can I have a full body scan and you can take 1 liter of my blood and test for every known pathogen? Just test me for everything. I want to know it all. I think. I'm happy he feels better now. That med is extremely hard on the body. Yeah, it is. It's really, really hard on the body. It's hard on the kidneys. He had to get blood tests once a month while he was on it. I was not allowed to handle the medication, and I was not allowed to risk pregnancy. Like, we had to add an additional layer of protection, as our doctor recommended. Like, our doctor said, do not become pregnant while he's on this med. And I was like, I'm not. But they literally do not. It's dangerous. And I wasn't allowed to touch it. And here I am being like, he's peeing this into our water system. Is that okay? Is that fine? I have to take a pregnancy test every month, even though I haven't been active in over a year. It's just for routine. Man, I love having those instant pregnancy tests. If I have even the slightest tickle or flicker in my uterus, I just take a pregnancy test. It eases my mind. I have an IUD. I am very, very aware that I am not going to get pregnant, but it's nice to have. And let's see, from thinking I have Cushing's to probably lupus, so I'm tired. Cushing's, lupus, Hashimoto's, eczema, rheumatoid arthritis, all of these things, they're just all over the place, aren't they, friends? From thinking, oh, there we go, I have to take a pregnancy test every month. I love that for you. You know, just keep yourself organized. Anyway. I don't know where that came from. Oh, you know what though? Speaking of doctors, I have a dermatologist appointment coming up. Alex does too. He's probably going to get a mole and a couple of skin tags removed, and I think I'm going to get a couple of sunspots removed and possible, like, skin cancer is pretty much inevitable for me at some point. I just want to know where I'm at in that point, because I'm a freckled girly, so I have lots of spots on my body that you can't even see them. I swear, I do. I have freckles everywhere. I have lots of spots on my body, and I would love a dermatologist to just take a look at them and be like, we need to burn off these 10 of them, and the rest of them look great, because then I can stop thinking about it. You know? Have any of you guys had a mammogram yet? Like an actual one? Like I have the doctor do this boob squeeze test every time that I have my annual. But have any of you had like the actual like machine mammogram yet? That's my next step. I think that'll be when I have my next physical. Anyway, nice. That's a good coffee. All right. How is it, Candace? Whoop whoop. Great to stay on top great to stay on top of stuff like that. And yes. Well, I recently found out that I have 2 women in my family who have died from breast cancer. I didn't realize that, well, I guess my Nana didn't die from breast cancer. She died with breast cancer. She was 100, but she had breast cancer when she died. And then another one of my parents' siblings died from breast cancer, like died as a result of breast cancer that metastasized. So from what my older sister told me is we should have been getting what did I just say? Not mammary. Breast. What did I just call it? I just had the word for it. By the way, skin tags are prevalent to people with diabetes. Great. Well, he just had a diabetes test, so we're waiting on everything. I didn't know that. Before he went on methotrexate, he had skin tags. He went on methotrexate, they all disappeared, and now he has like one, and he hasn't had one in like 5 years, and I saw it, and I was like, just mention it at the doctor, and the doctor went, okay, I'll get you to the derm, and I was like, perfect, love that. Mammogram, thank you. Anyway, my older sister was telling me that if you have someone who's died from breast cancer, you are supposed to start getting mammograms 10 years before they died. So, for example, one of my aunts died and she was, I think, 48. She was young, like 48. So 38 is when I should be starting. Why did I think it was in my 20s I was supposed to start? Anyway, if you have someone who passed away from breast cancer in your family and you are someone with breasts, you're supposed to get checked earlier than the average, and I haven't been, except for like, annual physical stuff. And I am very aware of the way my body feels, so I would notice if there were any changes, but I do like the idea of just getting it checked out so I can have it written off. It's like I have a CAT scan. Now I know what my brain looks like. It's just a good feeling. Having a mammogram. I don't know why my brain can't remember that word right now. A mammogram. It'll put me at ease. I'm really sounding more and more Munchausen-y as we keep talking. I swear to God, I'm not a what's the word for someone obsessed with illness? I'm not a hypochondriac. I'm just aware of lots of things, and I don't want me or my loved ones to die. That's anxiety. Anyway, I'm working on a vest right now. If you arrived and you're like, what you making? I'm working on a knitted vest. I don't have a pattern. I'm just knitting and hoping that at some point we figure out what we're doing. God, look at this perfect, beautiful princess of a cat next to me, by the way. Some guys have bigger boobs than us. I'm Candace. Can I tell you something? I have lost a little bit of weight recently, and I have not been actively doing so. It's just spring, so I'm more active, so I lose a little bit of weight. In the winter, I get fatter. In the spring, I get skinnier. Not on purpose. It's just what happens to my body. This year, for the first time ever, that regular spring weight loss has accompanied me with whole new, brand new wrinkles that never existed before. And I didn't consider it related to one another until my sister mentioned it literally yesterday. We were talking on the phone and I said, I don't know what happened. In the last 2 weeks, I just got old. All at once, my skin lost all of its elasticity and I became 40. My skin just got 40. It just became 40. And my sister said, have you lost any weight recently? And I said, a little. And she was like, that's where it is. And I said, so my options are fat and young or skinny and old. That's it. And she said, yeah, pretty much. So now I have, look at this. I'm not shy about it. It's not something I feel embarrassed about. It's something that I'm like, I don't know how to do makeup on this skin now. Watch this. Look at this. Do you see how loose and there's no elasticity there. Bro, I'm 33. That's a bit early. Is that not a bit early? Look at how thin the skin is now. Excuse you? These have always been here, but the skin here being loose enough to make wrinkles? What? So it's pretty much just been confirmed that I'm going to be Jowls. I'm going to be Jowls McGee. That's who I am. I'm on my way. So, if you're feeling sensitive about aging, kind of same. I'm not sensitive about aging. I'm sensitive about I don't know how to put makeup on skin that does this. So, if you notice my makeup is less, it's because I don't know what to do. Isn't there firming creams? Girl, I wish there was something for this. There's nothing you can do to firm what is gone. There is nothing there. There's even here. I don't have a dimple. This is a wrinkle. It's just coming. Hey, the kids love jowls. Kids love jowls. It's a known fact. You know what? I am living long enough to see my skin age. That is a blessing. Sure. I don't care about aging. I don't care about getting old. What I care about is knowing how to look good in that skin as I keep going. And I'm not ready to give up makeup yet. You know? I'm just not. I take a multivitamin. Hannah, I actually am quite heavy on carrots. I eat quite a lot of carrots. I use retinol. I have 2 different retinols. I have a 1% retinol and I have a 0.2% retinol. And I swap between them. I use them every other day. You need a lot of SPF protection. Hannah, this last year and this year are the first years I've been using sun protection regularly. I'm very unreliable with skin protection from the sun. However, I've made it every day. I've been wearing sunscreen on my face for 2026. And 2025 I've been using. I'm on year 2 of wearing sunscreen regularly. You should see my older sister. I have an older sister who's a couple years older than me. And you can tell the difference that SPF makes. We are a perfect representation for like a skincare company when they say like, used skin protection, didn't. We have the exact same skin type, my sister and I. And her skin is wholly different than mine. Like wholly, she has elasticity that I don't have anymore. She has beautiful, like the under color of mine has like beiged up because of the sun. So I have like beige colored skin with brown freckles. She has crystal alabaster white skin with pale freckles. She's gorgeous. Her skin is, it's absolutely fair. She's been wearing sunscreen every day since we were children. She never took sun as a joke, whereas I was like, I mostly hang out in the shade, it's fine. But the full face stuff, can't do it. Don't touch me with that mud caking mess. Okay, well, you don't need to be rude about it. Some people like having their face covered in makeup. Doesn't need to be a mess. I don't wear makeup. I'll do mascara once in a while, maybe some eyeshadow from one of my mica powders. Oh, you use mica on your face? Shouldn't be using mica anymore. Mica is now bad. Mica is on the bad list. On account of the fact that mica mines are almost exclusively mined by children. So even if you're getting it in a good country, if you have mica in your product, it's not fair trade. It is mostly slave labor of children. Sorry about it. Sorry to let you know. Turns out that mica is one of those things where the mines are so unstable that the weight of an adult man can cause the mine to collapse. But you know what doesn't cause the mine to collapse? Children's bodies. So mica is canceled. Literally, though. Mica is canceled, and what's the other one that's canceled? What's the one that's in baby stuff? You can use the leftover mica as pigment in artwork. Well, obviously you can use the mica that you have. I'm just saying, don't buy new stuff. It just feels like that to me. And I bought these like 10 years ago. Fair. Which is how often I wear it. That's fair. Fair enough. Let's see. I was on antibiotics and a strong retinol for 3 months last year for acne. I couldn't use SPF because it would give me big, painful acne. I am in search of one now. I am in search of now and can use SPF. I am. Wow, word is hard. Titanium dioxide. And let's see, diamonds. Yes, exactly. Diamond mines as well. Or I don't know if diamond mines. Do diamond mines use children too? And talc. Talc is the other one. Thank you, talc. I have a sunscreen that I really like, and it doesn't cause any upset for my face, so I'll show it to you. I started using it last year. Where are you? Everything inside. It's a Cetaphil, which the reason I don't wear, or the reason I didn't, let's see. Also not mica, hold on. Let me do my thoughts. The thing that's in soil, vermiculite. Vermiculite is all contaminated with asbestos. Learned that this year. Guess where vermiculite is mined? It's the same mine that asbestos is mined in. So that's not great. Having vermiculite in all of my soil mixes means that I also have some asbestos. That's probably why they say you should not have soil handled dry soil. They just don't want to tell us there's asbestos in it, but instead they say wear a mask when handling dry soil or wet the soil before you handle it. Maybe put because there's possible asbestos contamination, but I guess they don't want to scare everyone. Anyway, Hannah, are you ready? Is it Hannah who was not asking, but yes, okay, Hannah. I use this one. This is SPF 50 broad spectrum UVA, UVB, all skin types, and it is, let me see what the ingredients are. Oh no, it's titanium dioxide, but it's also oxybenzone and oxynonate. But titanium dioxide is the main one. Oh, sorry, I was reading the French. No, it's still oxybenzone. Oxybenzone and titanium dioxide are the two main ones. Breathe any dust is bad, to be fair. Honestly, right? Your lungs are not meant to. Oof, thanks for the not so fun fact. I know, right? Anyway, this is it. It's called Cetaphil. It's the only one that I don't hate. I really, really don't like sunscreen. I don't like the texture. I don't like the smell. I don't like anything about how it feels to have sunscreen on. I don't like how it feels on my body, on my fingers, on my face. I don't like it. I don't like how it feels at the beginning, throughout the day, or when I wash it off. Everything about sunscreen, I am averse to. I do not like it. So this though. Hello? Oh, it's stairs. I thought that was the back door. I'm on ISO treatment, so I can use all the SPF now. Well, this one's a good one that doesn't cause my face to be so rude. I really don't like SPF. I don't know if I don't like SPF or if I don't know what I don't like about it. I don't like the smell, texture, anything. I don't like anything about it. This I can tolerate, and I can wear it underneath makeup. That's what I have for my face, but the rest of my body needs other creams, so I just avoid, but I have lupus. I will have no choice. What I do is, if I'm going outside, I wear long sleeves and long pants. I hate sunscreen so much that I would rather wear the SPF or UVA protection clothing. And that's my plan for this year as well, is keep my face sunscreened and wear a hat, and hopefully that'll be enough, because I really don't want to have to put it on my body this year. Okay, here's what the holes for this is looking like. I don't like it because it makes me feel like my skin can't breathe. I know, that's what I feel like too. It feels like you're like suffocated on it. Okay, here's where I'm at though. This is what the armhole is looking like now, because I've got my front piece and my back piece. This is the back of the vest, and I'm working up the front. It's almost time to put the V-neck in. I love La Roche-Posay for my face. I don't have a budget for the body SPF, so I just cover up. I 100%, I know exactly why, because we use, Alex only uses La Roche-Posay now. He found a cream he likes, and that's all he uses, and he's been using that since he had that eczema outbreak. But yeah, that's the only one he likes, and it's the only one he uses, and therefore we always buy it when it's on sale, because it's like $30 a bottle. And when he has an eczema outbreak, a bottle can last a very short amount of time. It gets in the 90s Fahrenheit here. I wonder if those sleeves would work on my arms. Well, there are ones that are white, and they just look like quick dry workout fabric. Like, that's the kind of thickness of it, is like that quick dry workout fabric. So I bet you could find one. I would say do a little looking around on the internet, see if you can find something that works for you. But yeah, the other thing that I often do is I will just add a button-up long sleeve on top of whatever I'm wearing while I'm outside, and then take it off when I come inside. While that doesn't protect you from SPF, it at least protects some physical barrier. I love La Roche-Posay though. Such a good lotion. Because I know they make sheer looking ones for gardening. Yeah. So that's my plan for this year, is to try and keep that. I also want to try and make an effort to put some sunscreen on my hands, because in the last 2 weeks, I've noticed that my hands turned 60. I didn't do anything, and now my hands are 60 years old. So I'm going to wear sunscreen on my hands this summer. I'm going to continue with my retinol, which I do pretty much like every other day. I put on retinol, and then every other day I just do like a deep moisture mask and go to sleep in it. I don't know if my skin doesn't have major issues, just aging. Like, I don't have tons of zits. I don't have like tons of, I don't know, like textural issues or unevenness. It's mostly just the wrinkles. That's the new issue. Gonna make some cotton shorts for summer, maybe a couple tank tops. Cool. Let's make a pact. We SPF our hands. Hannah? Okay. I'm going to SPF my hands. You know what's so frustrating, though, about SPFing my hands? I'm out in the garden, and you know what putting lotion on your hands before going to the garden does? It means you're covered in dirt. Oh, Laura, why don't you wear gardening gloves? Because I like feeling dirt. I like the feel of dirt on my hands. Which you can't tell from far away. Well, I guess you can't really tell from close up. I must have done a good job washing them. For the rest of the next 2 or 3 months, my fingernails will only have dark dirt underneath them. That's what they will have. I will have dirty fingernails because there is no way around it. I scrub them, doesn't matter. Dirt will end up. But I agree, let's make a pact. We are going to SPF our hands I will say, if you look at my legs, they are absolutely undamaged by sun, because since I have always been very sensitive about the way my legs look, I have always covered them. Like, as a child, I thought I had fat tree trunk legs, so I always wore pants. If I was wearing a dress, it was a longer one. Like, I really didn't like the way my ankles and knees looked, so I kept those things covered. Now that I'm an adult and I don't care, it has just become part of the way that I dress, to have like long pants and long skirts on. It's no longer about not liking my body. Now it's just what's comfortable. But when I wear a dress, holy, I reflect light. Let me tell you, when I wear shorts, my legs reflect the light. They are so white. There's no freckles. There's nothing. It's just pale. You can see my veins through me, because there is no pigment on my legs. And big same, but it ruins my nails, so I might have to use gloves. I want to use gloves, because you're right, it does ruin your nails. It dries you right out. I like feeling dirt too. It's because dirt feels amazing. Speaking of which, I planted out like 25 plants yesterday, and they are still alive, which is great. We are about to have 5 warm days in a row of rain where I live. I'm in southern Ontario, and it's warm. For the time of year that it is, we are in a good warm spell. There is one more day a week from now when the temperatures are going to go to 0 degrees Celsius, which is freezing. It's only going to go down for about an hour in the middle of the night. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I just don't think it's going to be a problem for me. So I planted out 25 plants. Dude, the first time I got really high, I couldn't stop staring at the veins in my hands and my arms. That's funny. My hands and arms I'm a pale lady. I'm a translucent girly. I've never been opaque. I used to go tanning when I was in high school because I wanted my skin to be opaque. It's like, do you want to be darker? I just want not for you to not see my whole circulatory system. I feel more naked than the average naked person because you can see inside of my body, which I don't appreciate. Anyway, I planted out about 25 plants yesterday. I did a bunch of my marigolds. I did a bunch of snapdragons. I did some hollyhocks. I have 2 new little fuchsia plants and a sweet little begonia lady. My first zinnia will open tomorrow. Oh my God, Candy. I'm jealous of the location in which you live. I will not have zinnias blooming for a month. Maybe more. Probably more. Probably it's more than a month before I'll see a zinnia. But a marigold I will probably see next week. I planted out, like I said, a whole bunch of marigolds, and they did fine. The cold is not coming back for a week, and marigolds can handle it, and so can snapdragons and sweet peas. My first sweet pea broke the soil, which is amazing. I also planted out a whole bunch of alyssum. What else did I plant a whole bunch of? Oh, nasturtiums, sending you warm vibes. Thank you. I need them. I planted out a whole bunch of nasturtium. They were in the peat pots, and I planted them out and buried them deep. And I really don't think they're gonna die. Even if we get a frost, I don't think any of the plants are gonna die. I feel fairly confident that the sacrificial plants, I just planted out 25 sacrificial plants, and I'm fairly sure they're not gonna die. So, let's see. I do not think the seeds you sent me, if they arrive, will be able to grow and bloom this year. Hannah, I'm sorry. Your season's already started. I'm sorry. Well, I hope that they arrive, and let me know, since it's too late now, let me know if they don't arrive, and I will send them to you. I'll send you them again. I'm sorry that they're not there in time, though. But maybe I'll just be very precious about it and use my grow lights to get something out of it. You could try. Planting my first sweet peas this year because you make it look so fun. I have now planted hundreds in my garden. I have squirrels, and squirrels are the devil, if you didn't already know. And as a result of having these devils in my backyard, I have to overplant. Anything that I direct seed has to be like well overseeded. So I plant out hundreds of nasturtiums and hundreds of sweet peas and thousands of poppies, and then I end up with some. One is a pink salmon sweet pea, and Hannah, that sucks. Do you have a short season? So I have, the colors I have are just a range of pink, purple, blue, white, maybe one red one in there. But this year I put up a trellis on the weekend. Oh my God, I didn't even get to tell you guys about this. So on the weekend I organized my garden. I didn't even take pictures of it. I should go and take a picture right now just so you can see what I've done, because I put up a trellis and I planted some things. Actually, you know what? Let's take a 5-minute break because I actually have to pee, which means Toby will go to pee wherever he is. So I'll let the dog out. When he's out, I'll take pictures of the garden, then we'll come back inside, I'll go pee, and then I'll come back and show you everything, okay? You guys just watch Peekaboo. I'll turn the music up a little bit, and I'll turn my mic down. And when I get back, go get a coffee or something. I'll be right back. Of course, Peekaboo, as soon as I leave and as soon as Toby is out of the way, she immediately goes, "Oh, are you trying to tell me that I can eat your food, Toby?" The answer is no, Peekaboo. Okay, hold on a sec. Let me get my photos to you. Hold on. Yeah, you're already out. There. Okay. You look lovely today, Laura. Aw, thanks. You're so sweet. Let's make sure all those are uploaded so I can show them to you. Somewhere we live inside. This song is in my head. We were meant to live for so much more. It's just playing over and over again. All right, all right, all right. Are you ready? Are you ready to see what my garden looks like right now? It's not looking great, so like don't come looking for like really high, wonderful quality garden pictures right now, because I'm gonna do what I can, but my garden is just starting up. Okay, it's just waking up. I planted yesterday because it was warm and I was very happy about it. So let me start at the beginning. So this is what my garden looks like from one end of it. It may look a little sad, but that's because it isn't growing yet. So I put some chicken wire over top of areas that I direct seeded with things that the squirrels keep trying to steal from me. Oh, Michelle, my daughter's cat had 3 kittens yesterday. Surprise kittens or expected kittens? Either way, that's fun. What color? As you can see, there are some plants coming around. We've got right there a feverfew coming. Right there, there's a strawberry plant. There's a fern over there, my sage bush, and that's our first little pick. And here, there's Toby, working real hard, being a good boy. They look really sad right now, all these pictures. Just, that's all. Like. Good morning, Lauren, everyone at Pets and Plants. Hey, Louisa, thank you for clicking the like. My wild violets are going absolutely bananas right now. They are all starting. I say bananas, they're not even flowering yet, but I mean like they're coming out of the soil. Look at these. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. There's gonna be flowers all over this thing. Look at this. This is one of my ferns that looks like the mouth of a tarantula to me. To me, it looks like this is like the mandibles. It's just 4 tarantulas facing the same thing. I don't love the way it looks right now, but it's going to be beautiful. That's what the fern leaves will look like once they're big. And you can see, we can count how many are going to come out this year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are going to come out of this one plant this year, which is awesome. That's the best we can do. This is one of my rock plants. I forget what this one's called. I don't know. If you know, you let me know. But this one is one that I love seeing every year. And she dies back, and then she comes back. And she's coming back bigger and better than ever. You can see she's spread out this year to the edge of the pot. These are like, this is new. The original clump, you can see this is new, and then down here is new. So we're actually spreading out, which is great. My first star flower is about to open. This is a little perennial bulb that puts out these little blue stars, and they're very sweet. And she's gonna open. Look how little she is, just hiding in the back. This is my this is my scented geranium. Sedum, thank you, Candace. This is my scented geranium. Look at how much bigger she is this year than she was last year. Do you see that woody stem? That's from fall until now, that has thickened up into a big, thick stem. She survived through the winter, which I'm very pleased about. And as you can see, she's spreading out in the pot. Originally, it was just these 3 bits, because these were originally one plant. I grew it from seed. This is year 3. It's 3 years old now. So this year, we should have a pretty good showing of flowers on this one, because first year they sleep, second year they creep, third year they leap. This is my leap year for this plant, and I'm very excited to see her. Also in the same pot is a very large clump of wild violets, and that will be taking off shortly. But you can see how many of these little tree star leaves are all over this. Even down here at the bottom, it's spread out quite a lot into this one pot. Very happy to see her. This is the wild violet I was talking about. Look at how many leaves are coming out of this one clump. It's gonna be gorgeous. All right, so that's the first photo set. Now let's go down one. This is a Clarkia mountain garland that I transplanted well over a week ago. So this has already been through 2 hard frosts, like where it went down to -3°C, and it didn't die. So I put it out being like, if it dies, it's fine. I've seeded lots of seeds for this, so I will have them eventually, but it didn't die. So that's cool. This looks really sad, but it's actually not. That's just what happens to this plant in the winter. I don't know why this is how it overwinters, but this is what she does. This is Rose Campion. There are 3 plants in there. Yes, Ducky, tree stars. Oh, the memories. If you know, you know. You do. If you know, you knew. If you knew, you knew. If you know, you know. Absolutely, Candace. But this is Rose Campion. And do you want me to bring up the flowers so that I'm showing you flowers as I tell you what they are? I feel like Rose Campion. And let's see, also woody scented perennial geranium. I don't remember what it was called. Scented geraniums are a woody type perennial that do well in warm, dry climates and cool evenings. Mine look like this. Okay, and then what are the others that I have? I have feverfew. And what other perennials have I got? Yarrow. Okay, I just want to be able to show you both of them. So this is Rose Campion, and this is what Rose Campion looks like. Mine is this variety, this like pinky fuchsia-y one. And this year I should be getting some pretty good sized, not good sized, good quantities of blooms. So that's pretty exciting. Last year we had an okay showing, but this is year 3, so it should be pretty cool. And then if we go back to this, nasturtiums, gorgeous. Salvia, gorgeous. And in here it's a lot of wild violets that are just breaking soil, so it doesn't look like very much right now. But there's also a bunch of seedlings, and these are either sweet alyssum or wild violets. I'll know when they make their second leaves. My sage, while she looks like she's dead, she's not. She just looks dead. Same with my lemon thyme. She looks dead when you see like from far away. Like look at that sage. That looks like a dead plant. It's not, it's just dormant. So she's just starting to wake up now. These little green red tips on the center are my little lemon thyme starting to wake up. Here's what one angle of my garden looks like. I put up a trellis yesterday. Here is what she looks like. I've got, it's 5 feet of trellis plus 2 feet of height. So this is 7 feet of garden. I know it's hard to tell for size, but that's 7 feet tall. Our fence is just a little taller than 7 feet. So there will be 5 feet of climb available for my sweet peas. This pot is absolutely chock full of sweet peas. So is this pot and the pot beside it. Those 3 pots are going to be sweet pea, just craziness. And again, I put seeds into these pots, and then I put pieces of chicken wire over top of it to hopefully protect them from the squirrels. We'll see. Same thing over here. This is all sweet alyssum that I seeded in this like trough. And I don't want the squirrels to dig it up because they will. But you can see I planted some huge marigolds. I had some that were just so big that they had to go out. Down here, that's a large sweet alyssum that I planted. but all along where the cage is covering, that's going to be mostly Sweet Alyssum as well. And oh, that we saw that one already. Okay, now let's move to the next set. So I planted along this trellis, I also planted 1,000,000 sweet peas and 1,000,000 nasturtiums because I love both of those things. Here's one of my gorgeous giant marigolds. It's doing very well. I have not labeled anything after it goes in the garden. I label it while I'm growing it, not when it goes in the garden. This is poppies. These tiny, tiny little babies are poppies. Here, the round ones are candy tuft, and these little elongated round ones here, these ones are Sweet Alyssum. That one's a candy tuft, and then the skinny ones are poppies. So this is going to be beautiful, just beautiful. When these poppies actually start to have more leaves on them, I will start transplanting them to other spots in the garden. I overseed my poppies with the intention of being able to transplant or thin when I want. Also, I put out a coleus just to see how she would do outside, see if she can handle the one more frost that we're expecting. If not, I have more than 40 coleus now because I took cuttings from all of my baby plants because they were getting too big to be inside anymore. So I took all the top cuttings off of all of my coleus plants, and instead of throwing out those top cuttings, I rooted them all. So now I have double, and I had 21. So 40 plus coleus are now in my collection. So I put one outside just to give it a test. This is all one plant, and we'll see how she does. I do love coleus. Here's a close-up again of the Sweet Alyssum. And let me see if I can tell the difference here between the candy tuft. Okay, yes, I can. So, do you see this one right here where my finger would be touching? Right here, that's round, that's candy tuft. The one right below it that almost has a little point to the leaf, that's Sweet Alyssum. So there is Sweet Alyssum and candy tuft both coming up in here. And I'm very happy about that. And this is a purple hollyhock. It did not have a lot of fun last night with the wind, but she'll be fine. And down here, I put in one of my large Sweet Alyssums because they're getting too big to be inside, okay? This is all sweet peas. I think I'm going to be putting some chicken wire on this because the squirrels have already fudged around with it. As you can see, the soil is covering up some of the plants. It's because the squirrels screwed around. But these are my Chantilly snapdragons, and let me show you how gorgeous Chantilly snapdragons are. This is yarrow. Chantilly snapdragon. Oh, dragon. Wow. Dragons. Words are hard. Dragons. Sorry. Highly sought after, early blooming. I don't know about all that, but what I do know is that the colors and the texture of these are so pretty. So last year I got mostly, I would say it was 30% yellow, 30% pink, and the final 30% was either orange, red, or sunset, like 10, 10, and 10. So this year I'm hoping we can get a little less yellow, a little more pink. I would love if we could get more like the brighter colors. Oh, excuse me, the brighter pinks. But even the yellow, it's just that it's very lemony yellow like this. And I'm not a fan of lemon yellow. I'm a much bigger fan of like warm yellows, like that kind of a, no, not the bright yellow beside it, like that. The orangey color is like what I would call the yellows that I'm okay with. I don't love that buttery lemon yellow for flowers. It's not for me. I also have tons of feverfew coming up right now. Nothing's blooming yet, obviously, but tons of feverfew coming up in multiple varieties. I have 4 varieties of feverfew now. Do you need 4 varieties? No. Is it a lot of fun? Absolutely. So I have the double, which is like this. And then I also have the singles, which look like this. And then I have the lemony ones, which are, they just have a different color center. Yeah, they're gonna be in here somewhere. Somewhere we live inside. Why are you, oh, this one, I have this one, the lemony yellow center. So that's 3. And number 4 is fully powder puff with no center. I think. So I have 4 varieties of feverfew, and they are all going to be gorgeous. This is what my geranium looks like. So the geranium I was showing you, this. Okay, so this plant, gorgeous, looking great. This is what she's gonna look like. She's so cute and she's so happy. Not really a cut flower. It's more of just like a shade area garden flower, but it's very pretty and I love the color of the flowers. So I'm very happy that it is growing. This is a perennial, so it just grows every year. And we already looked at the rose campion. So that is what's coming up currently. I think we went through everything. Oh, I wanted to try and get an angle of the trellis to show you. So I have these triangular, I guess they're also trellises, triangular tomato cages. I think they were called tomato cages when I bought them, but they are, they're sturdy. So I used them to hook the chicken wire to. Do you see the chicken wire? Alex zip tied it to these trellises. And so I've got a pretty significant amount of space to have the sweet peas actually grow. So here's what you can see how far that chicken wire goes. It goes pretty much like 10 feet by 5 feet of chicken wire. And here's one angle of it. So you can see like here it starts, it wraps around the first one. Alex zip tied it. Thank you, Alex. Then it goes across. It's about 3 or 4 inches in front of my neighbor's fence because we have a drainage thing that allows rain to come off our house and not go into their backyard. So our garden doesn't go up to the fence. It's a little bit pulled away, but it goes all the way to the end of that fence and then curves around the last tomato cage. Here's from above right now. Just remember what this picture looks like because seriously, in like 1 month, this is going to be unrecognizable. Alex cleaned out all the mess. This was our pile of winter garbage, and he hung up our outdoor carpet so it can get rained on for a couple of days. I still have a bunch of bamboo sticks to put around in the garden. You can see there's a pot full of them back there. But I did make a little cage here that I'm going to continue to work on out of those bamboos. This is also going to be covered in sweet peas, this section. And then with tomato cage, this area of the pergola, we're going to cover it with chicken wire so that the sweet peas can climb up onto the roof of the pergola. And this is the other trellis I put up. It's just a piece of a cage thing that I folded in half and buried into the garden and then supported with some bamboo stakes. And that will also have sweet peas climbing up it because I love sweet peas. Also, here is my choke cherry. Look, she's just about to put out her first flowers. So happy for her. I am so happy to see all of that. And this is what's at the base of my choke cherry. So my choke cherry came with, let me see if I have a full pot view. Nope, I didn't take one. At the bottom of my choke cherry, there was already some moss. That's what this side right here is. So then I went to the forest and I just picked up more moss and added it to the bottom of the pot so that it would be really, really cute. And then I also planted wild violets in my choke cherry's pot so that in the spring, before the choke cherry does anything, the wild violets can make some pretty flowers. This is my irises. These are just purple irises. They were from my friend's backyard. They're literally nothing special. They're the most basic entry-level irises, but I still love them. And I didn't notice that, but this little red thing is a peony. So I guess I did have a peony in here. And I don't know what that is, but I think that's bee balm. And I also don't know what that is, but that's a perennial. So I'm just letting things happen at this point. I don't kill off anything at this time of year. This is all yarrow. Look at how beautiful and healthy she is coming up. Gorgeous. And this is those perennials that I don't know what they are. I opened them up so that they could get rained on. But I still don't know what these are. We'll find out when we find out. And that's that for that. That's everything. Now you've seen my garden. So yeah, I am feeling pretty pumped about the way the garden is looking, even though it's very quiet looking right now. It's so early. It's early in the season. Technically, we are still 1 month away from putting the garden in. I, on the other hand, will not be following that rule though, because I don't have room to wait that long. My garden is so ready. Julia, feel free to come over to my house and help me do this extent of organization and prep. Yeah, I also have to come help Julia with hers because it's time to put her garden in too. I am convinced that the garden can go in early this year. And so I am going to start bit by bit putting in my garden plants early. And if it comes that there is going to be a big frost, I will worry and we'll see what happens then. But instead of worrying ahead of time, I'm just going to start putting stuff in. By the way, good morning, Jules. I'm just going to start putting stuff in. And I think the things that I'll wait on will just be my hot weather stuff. Like, I'm not going to put the petunias in yet because they aren't going to be happy to go out if there's a possibility of frost. I won't put my zinnias or my cosmos out just yet. But I can put all of my snapdragons out. They can handle a frost. I can put lots of my marigolds out. They can handle a frost. Like, there are quite a few of my seedlings that will be fine. I wouldn't put basil or tomatoes or peppers out yet, but there are some things that can absolutely handle it. And we're about to have 5 days in a row of rain. Do you know what that does for baby plants? It makes them absolutely explode. So it's a perfect time to put plants out because also they won't get sunburned. Like, there's a rule that you're supposed to acclimate your seedlings for 7 to 10 days before putting them in your garden. And acclimating means you put them out for 2 hours in the shade. The next day you put them out for 3 hours in the shade. The next day 4 hours in the shade until you are at like 6 hours in the shade. And now you can put them out for 1 hour in the sun, 2 hours in the sun, 3 hours until it's time to plant them out. When you have 18 flats of plants though, that process is very labor intensive. So what I like to do is plant when rain is planned. And right now we have 5 days of rain, which means there's not going to be hot, harsh sun for 5 days. So they're not going to get sunburned. And they're going to get all of this perfect, nutrient-rich, warm water. It's just, they're going to be strong enough to handle a frost by the time a frost happens. If they have a full week in the garden and then a frost happens, they'll be strong enough to handle it. So I'm believing in that. So far, it's not let me down. So I think it's going to be great. And I am happy that I have a little bit more room under my grow lights. I'm not starting any more seeds. That being said, the seeds that I started over a week ago now of the marigolds, I have had 5 of them germinate. I planted 2 in each cell and I planted 2 containers of it. So I planted 48 seeds and I have 5 seedlings. That is not an 85% germination rate, let me tell you. On the seed packet, it said 85% germination rate. Excuse me, 5 out of 48 is not 80%, let me tell you. So I'm a little disappointed with those marigolds. So what I did was I went outside and I just threw the rest of the seed packet in a bunch of the pots. I just poured it into my hand, grabbed a couple of pinches and just put them all over the garden, and I figured they'll be fine probably. Some of them will be fine. I also direct seeded a whole bunch of strawberry blonde marigolds because none of them germinated for me inside this spring, and I was not motivated enough to try a second time. So I've distributed all of my strawberry blonde marigolds into the garden. If one of them grows, I'll save seeds. If none of them grow, then that's what's up. We're just not going to have any strawberry blondes this year. That's okay though, because we have so many Jolly Jesters that I am going to be okay. Even if none of my other marigolds survive, I will have Jolly Jesters for days. So it's all good. Okay, our armhole is looking nearly deep enough for a sweater vest. Let me see if I hold these together. Yeah, still needs some room, but we're getting there in terms of size. I want to look at my seedlings and organize them again Is that boring? Do you find that boring? Do you want to do it with me? Or should I just do it alone after the stream? What do you think? Do it with them or after? Organize my seedlings.
What was the other alternative you were gonna do?
Continue knitting. The knitting that I'm doing. Which is super fun.
Maybe continue because you have
You're
so
so
much fun.
rude.
What was the other one?
No, pick flowers.
Flowers.
Yeah. Will you help me?
What?
Are you going downstairs?
Yeah.
Will you bring a flat up when you come back up? Thanks. It doesn't matter which one. I'm gonna bring.
Copying might ruin your tree, eh?
What will?
Chopping and moving the tree.
It's moving it?
Well, it's directly in its path.
Is it hurting it
I
though?
don't know.
It's covering it, Alex. What do we do? My babies.
What's the plan again?
Yeah. How odd how warm it is outside. Streams for second life. Excuse me, peekaboo. Time to move. Excuse me, kitten. Excuse me, kitten. Excuse me. Excuse me, kitten. Time to leave. Time to go. Ooh. There you go. Don't touch Toby's food though. I'll hide it. That's okay, Toby. She won't take it. Gotta put all my rocks somewhere. Oh, you don't just have a pile of rocks on your table? Okay. Happy for you. Couldn't be me. These have to go into my rock tumbler, and I just didn't, so they just stayed on my table all weekend. You know, normal stuff. Where am I gonna put these? We're gonna put these over here. Don't panic, anyone. Okay. Here is one skid. All right, here is number 2. Beautiful. Don't talk to me that way, Beelzebub. That's disrespectful. Don't you squeak at me like that. What do you think this is? All right. Cool. One more. Okay. There's 4. Looks good. Hold on, let me do something. Let me just... Oh, gosh. That was almost trouble. Alright, I'm here. Don't panic, anybody. I'm right here. And people wonder why lake levels went down. Could it be that some rocks have gone missing? Lol. And I hope you're well. The play button arrived. I guess I have to rewatch the latest video. Yes, the play button is here. I'm a real life YouTuber. Also, I'm gonna put these outside today. These are my, like, baskets. This will be a hanging basket. Petunias. I planted them last week. Heavy. Just a moment. 2 more. I need to open the window in here. It is warm. Move you over here, darling. And I'm gonna take you two, get you outside. Look at a geranium just about to bloom. Lobelia blooming, beauty. She's beauty and she's grace. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, get off of my dahlia, you blasted thrip. Just biting my dahlias. Okay, so here's the earth. All right, we've made it. We're here, everything is okay. Let me just pour this into a plant. Good. You go here, and you go here. You're not currently in use, so back off. Toby's food, go here. And then this can go here. And now we have room for one more. Gorgeous. Okay, anywho, these are some of them. What I was thinking we could do today in terms of organizing is figure out what cannot go outside and then put them in a separate place, somewhere where they can be like safe and separated from everybody else. Also, I have all of these weeds growing in my soil, but I don't know how because it was soilless mix. Look at that, that's a nightshade. What's a nightshade doing in here? No business being in there. There should not be nightshade growing in my seedlings. Do you have any signs of life? Could you like give us an inclination that you want to be here? Because you're not giving me any reasons. Okay, who can't go outside yet? Gladiolus cannot go outside yet. In any of the forms that I have them. My glads are taking off, which is amazing. This is a glad as well, and it isn't taking off, but my other ones are. Look at the roots coming out of the bottom. Isn't that crazy? And look how tall she is. She's beautiful. So these can't go outside for a while. They need to wait until the frost is like fully never coming back. So these might even wait until mid-May to go outside. I'm hoping I don't have to wait quite that long because they are already getting kind of big. But so is everything because I started my seeds early. And if you start your seeds early, this is what happens to you. Every time, this is where you will end up. So glads, I'm not going to be giving away any of these or trading them. I'm planting all of my gladiolus. I'm also going to be planting all of my maiden's feather, maiden's hair, some kind of hair and feather vine. I'm going to be doing that. Also, I have baby gladiolus. These ones were planted from little corms that I saved from last year, so they won't be able to go outside either for a while. Let me grab them. Come over here, you. Little darling. They're like grass. They look like grass right now. They will eventually turn into big old gladiolus. I don't even know if they'll flower this year. I don't really care. If they don't, they are welcome to just live here with their sisters until they grow up. And then they can bloom next year. If it takes until next year, that's what happens. Another one that can't go out for a long time is my castor bean plants. This is a highly tropical plant. It will not survive any time outdoors before the warmth comes back. So she's not going outside at all. I'm not risking her life. Who else's life shall I not risk? I will not risk any of my status, my apricot status. These, I will not even risk putting them outside until I am absolutely certain winter will not kill her. Because she's one of my favorites. And unfortunately, I did let it dry out a little bit last week before watering it. So we have a few dead leaves on here, but that's all right. She'll be fine. We'll just pull those dead leaves off. And as a reminder to everyone, including you, Julia, do not touch the stem of plants, especially when transplanting. Only touch the leaves. The stems are the spinal cord. Only touch the leaves. You can lose a limb. But when you break your spinal cord, you become paralyzed. Think of it that way. If you touch the stem of the plant, you are hurting her. If you touch the leaves, you may bruise her, but if you are screwing around with the stem, you're gonna kill it. You're gonna hurt it. She doesn't want to be touched on her stems. Her stems are delicate. Okay, who else cannot go out until it's quite warm? I would put in that grouping, I would also put this, which is my, back again, welcome back, which is my Words Laura firecracker vine. I've got 2 of them in here. I am gonna break off the main growth point because it's growing too fast and I can't put it outside yet, so we have to slow her down by cutting off the growth point, but she is going to make gorgeous flowers for us this year. Hopefully. No, I don't have to say hopefully. You'll be fine. Who else doesn't want to go out till it's warm? Petunias don't want to go out until it's warm, so this tiny... Why are you like this? Why are you so sad and alone? Is it because you're not with your sisters? I'll put you with the petunias. I'm sorry. Basil also cannot go out alone or cannot go out until it's warm. So basil, you're going to stay in this pot. I also have another basil. This is a lemon basil, I believe. Oh, something else wonderful happened. I took the top cuttings off of my snapdragons and I shoved them in the soil. This was like 2 weeks ago. I pulled one out yesterday when I was planting new ones, and it had roots. So if you have snapdragons like this, you can cut off this top and just shove it into soil, which is pretty cool, I think. This is Mystery Perennial. We'll see what you are next. Who else? Zinnias. Can't go out yet. Too early for you. This is one of those that I'm gonna not have to look at again until May. I'm not gonna move around the plants, I mean, because I'll know these plants can't go out until May. So I just won't let them outside. Who else can't go out till May? That's another zinnia, isn't it? Ooh, you are dry. Sorry, Polar. My little polar bear. Thirsty girl. And how about you? Are you a summer pinwheels? You look like it. No. Yeah! Oh my god, I can tell my zinnias apart before even seeing. I'm magic. Yay, more snaps. Yeah, I already had 26 of them, but now it's gonna be a larger number. How many snapdragons? Is too many snapdragons. I would argue there is no number. The number does not exist. That's what I would argue. Okay, who else? Another zinnia, summer pinwheels. Okay, so this whole container of flowers can go under a grow light and be left there until May. I will not be planting these until May. I'll just say it out loud enough times that hopefully eventually I will believe it. I kind of want to put all of the firecracker vines together though. So let me just pull out these 2 zinnias and then I can grab this firecracker vine who looks to be having a bit of a struggle right now. You'll be fine. Stop being so dramatic. Okay. Do I have any other firecracker vines present? No, but I do have this Apricota Cosmo, which is testing my patience, let me tell you. This Apricota Cosmo is doing its best to make sure that it doesn't survive. It's trying to die. I will not let it die. It's my only apricota. One apricota, I planted 100 seeds and I got 1 plant. It's very disappointing. Okay, who else is delicate? Who's delicate? I feel, oh, there you are. Another firecracker vine, see? I knew there was another one there. Any other status? Did I miss any of my apricot status? I did. So you will be replacing the zinnia because zinnia doesn't matter as much to me. Okay, any more status? Apricot status, hiding in the ether. I don't see any more. I don't see any more. That's a good sign. Okay, tray number 1. This gets to live until May under a grow light, if the gladiolus will fit under the grow light. I'll put this away and I'll go get a different skid. Oh, here's another status. Hold on. Who can be swapped? A zinnia can get swapped. Found another apricot status. Look at how beautiful this one. Oh my lord. Look at this apricot status plant. Look at her. From seed? Are you kidding me? I am a goddess who creates life. I may not be a mother, but I'm Mother Nature. I tell you what. I tell you what. Alright, you are not going to be bothered until May, so go and enjoy yourself. Okay, and how about you? Oh, we have a blooming geranium. Happy birthday to you, my geranium. Ooh. We have another geranium. They require lots of light. Jasmine does. It's beautiful. Look at my pink geranium. She has bloomed. She's here. She has returned. All right, next, let's talk about who will not be going in the garden for a while. Who here? Whomst. Well, I guess we can do who will be going in the garden, right? Because that's also good. So we will be putting hollyhock into the garden fairly soon. So I want to use the skids that have drainage. Oh no! What happened, my darling? I have a rotted geranium. Oh, this is a cutting. Okay, it's all good. This is a cutting. Oh, I thought it was a full stem. Okay, so my geranium cuttings that I shoved into a geranium plant died. That's fine. Don't worry. No panicking. Nothing to worry about here. Nothing to see here, folks. It's gonna be okay. Also, this dahlia has started struggling. What am I doing wrong? You're doing everything wrong. I did everything right. Why are you dying? You best not die on me. I need this dahlia to survive, but it looks kind of sad. Let's just hope. We'll just pray that she's gonna be okay. Oh, here's another that can't go out yet. That's a basil. These are cuttings that have successfully rooted, which is good. Okay, so now this one, I'm going to put things that can't go out. Oh no, things that can go out. All right, so what can go out? Not yet, but like soon. Hollyhocks. So let's get all the hollyhocks that I can find. Here's another one. Oh no, that's Malva, but same difference. Hollyhock, look at this, gorgeous. She's gorgeous, isn't she? Gorgeous. She's beautiful. Another hollyhock. Any more of my hollyhocks around here? Yep, there's one. Well, that's purple hollyhock. I don't know where all my Malva is, because I know I had more. There's another hollyhock. Looking good, if I do say so myself. Hollyhock, hollyhock. And I have another one over here. Please, will you be a Lavitera? Nope, you're another hollyhock with a whole bunch of nightshade growing in. What are you doing? Do you know about Jericho plant? I don't know about Jericho plant. Should I? Should it be on my list of plants to know about? Oh, hollyhocks, sweet hollyhocks. Are any of you hiding here? I don't see any more. Good, good. We're doing well. Everyone's doing great. Okay, now we can grab all of the sweet peas because those are going to go out before the last frost, which is expected mid-May, but these will definitely go out before that. So we can find out how many I currently have in my indoor plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many do I need? How many should I put aside to give to people? 9, 10, 11, and 12. We're getting somewhere. 12, 13, 14. I should put some aside for Julia. I think that she'd really like these. 12, 13. Wait. 3, 6, 9, 12. 13. 14. Are there any more hiding over there? 14. Any over here? Snappers? Any snappers? No? And 15. Okay, cool. So I have 15 snapdragons that are going to be able to go out more soon than some of the others. So these are all ones that will be able to go outside soonish. It's good to have them organized this way. I reorganize them often, let's be honest with ourselves. Actually, that's true. This is a good spot for you guys down here. I hear you. We all hear you, darling. I hear you, honey, I do. And I care, I really do. You're my girl, you know that. Okay, so those are going out sooner, and those are not going out soon. So the next tray could be things that can go out soon. Let's do another tray of things that can go out soon. Well, if you don't choke on water, you won't choke, Toby. Just swallow your water. Okay, I have nasturtiums. Those will go out. I don't know about geraniums. We're going to have to look at that because I don't know. I think this is an impatient. It's not a basil, so we're going to have to find out what that is. Okay, who else can go out soon? I have amaranth. They can probably go out soon, but I don't want to risk it too early. More nasturtiums. How many nasturtiums? Just the right amount. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. These honestly could go out today. Nasturtiums are going to be fine. Oh, another gladiolus. That has to go in the you can't go out for a while pile. Who else can go out soon? All of my sweet alyssum can go out. Like, I'm not putting it out right now, but it honestly could. This is baby's breath. It could probably also go out now. Baby's breath and sweet alyssum will both handle going out. So we'll put all of them in this early outside pile. I feel like lobelia also can go out soon, but I don't actually know. What do you think? Can you let me know, Candace? Can lobelia go out early, or does it have to wait? I'll put it here until I feel confident. Who else can go out? That's another sweet alyssum. How many sweet alyssums did I plant? Just the right number. A white pansy, which is looking so depressing, but that can go out soon too. Who is that sweet alyssum I see? More marigolds can go out, I think. I think I have enough marigolds to risk more marigolds. It's so scary. Donnie, have a good day. Don't forget to like. Thanks, Donnie. Don't forget to click the like button, guys. Well, these are already outside at a neighbor's house, so I can also put my oxalis out soon, which is scary, but not a problem. So those can go into they can go out soon. Coleus can probably go out soon, I think. I'll put some out soon. In spring, after all danger of frost, typically mid to late May, 1 or 2 weeks after the last frost. Thank you, Candace. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so that's a no. And basil is also a no. And zinnia is a no. Mystery perennial, that'll be a yes for outside. They thrive when nighttime temperatures are reliably above 0, -5, 10. Hardening off the seedlings for 10 days before planting is necessary. In your opinion. In your opinion. Okay, these are going to be part of a hanging basket though. Okay, who else does not want to go out yet? I feel like my coleus could handle it, but not all of them. My zinnias, I will definitely be holding them back until I feel a little bit more confident that the weather is going to be on my side. So let me just get all these zinnias into the no thank you pot. No thank you skid. Zinnia, zinnia, you can go over here. You can go over here. You're not a zinnia. Oh, zinnia, beautiful zinnia. I have so many zinnias. How many zinnias do I need though? You know? That's the real question here. Like 6 of each? Do you think 6 of each is good? Because I feel like I have more, and I could put together the tray that I'm willing to trade, you know? Because I do want to do some trading, and I feel like I could get my zinnias set. Like, how many summer pinwheels do I need? I really don't have room for more than 6 of each color, you know? That's also sweet Alyssum. And this is, I have to figure out what you are. I think it's a blue salvia. Like, we have a golden zinnia. I definitely need a golden zinnia. I definitely need a summer pinwheels. 2 summer pinwheels. 2 golden. 1 polar. 2 polar. I don't need any more than 2 white zinnias. Nobody needs 2 white zinnias. 2 will be more than enough. 3 is overkill. That's it. I'm not taking any more zinnias that are white. White zinnias are not for me. I don't know why I planted so many, because I don't even like white zinnias. I did it for some unknown reason. Okay, let's make the tray that will be the I want to share this with people tray. So in that tray we will do things that I have extras of, like polar bear zinnia. I can give the biggest one away because I do not need them to be big. They will grow. Zinnias. I'll be right back. I need another tray because I have another tray of zinnias that we can organize right now. I would love to know which ones I can trade. Alrighty then, I've got my zinnias here. Whew, I'm sweating. Sweating, I tells ya. What am I gonna do here? Okay, we've got Sanguinea, Creamy Blush Ruffles, Cinderella Lilac. Oh my god, I'm melting. One pace up the stairs, that's all it takes for me to melt. Okay, what is this? Sanguinea. So probably 3 Sanguineas. Sanguinea. I feel like the ones I give away should probably be in the, not in the paper pots, you know? But what do I know? Not a whole heck of a lot. Okay, Cinderella Lilac. These ones are the ones I'm the most excited about this year. So I want to make sure Julia has them as well so that I can save seeds. Cinderella Lilac, Cinderella Lilac. How many Cinderella Lilacs do I actually need? Be honest. Blush Ruffles, very important. Definitely. Sanguinea, that's a different type of plant. Very good. How about you? Blush Ruffles. How about you? Sanguinea. Okay. Think harder here, Laura. Not think smarter, not harder. Think harder, not smarter. Hold on. Hold on. Everybody just scooch in. I'm friggin' sweating. All right. There we go. Now I can think a little bit. Let's think clearly. How many of each color does one person need in reality. Not very many. Definitely not very many polar bear ones because I don't even like white zinnias. So do I really need 3 of them? Yes, I need to have 3 of them because... Why do I need to have 3 of them? Because they could die, right? Right. Cinderella lilac, sanguinea, Cinderella lilac, okay. And Cinderella lilac, okay. So if we have, just do some math. If we have, we don't need you, you are a deadly nightshade. Okay, sanguineas. How many do we have in paper pots? Do we have any other sanguineas? Yes, we do. 1 sanguinea. Any other sanguineas? How about you? Cinderella lilac. How about you? Sanguinea. Good. And how about you? Cinderella lilac. Okay, so we have sanguinea, sanguinea. Good. Sanguinea and sanguinea. And how about you? What are you? You're also sanguinea. Okay, beauty. Lovely. Cinderella. Paper sanguineas. Any other paper sanguineas? No. Okay. So that means we are doing 2 paper sanguineas and 1. Is 3 of those sanguinea enough? Yes, it is. Creamy blush ruffles. Are you in here? Creamy blush ruffles. Okay, there's a blush ruffles, and that's another sanguinea. We don't need another sanguinea. Cinderella lilac. We don't need another one. Okay, so creamy blush ruffles, good. Creamy blush ruffles, good. Summer pinwheels, okay, good. What about you? Summer pinwheels. Okay, so then we will do, so that's blush ruffles, then we will do Cinderella, 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 and I think I'm gonna do more Cinderellas than the other colors. So polar bear. We don't need that many. I'm sweating. I'm standing here sweating. I just want you to know. Summer pinwheels, definitely. Those ones are so cute. And golden. We need 3 golden. We need 3 summer pinwheels. Summer pinwheels, summer pinwheels. Okay, good. And then we'll do the polars. Summer pinwheels, where are you? Summer pinwheels. Are you a summer? No, good. Okay, summer pinwheels. Good. And now we have Cinderella. You can go here. Now we have our goldens, which are required. I need at least 3. I'm growing golden this year. And you are sanguinea. Why are you the prettiest? That makes me want to keep you because you're big and strong. So maybe no, you can be given away. I don't need to keep the big strong ones because mine will grow into big strong ones. Creamy blush ruffles, creamy blush ruffles. Do I have any other blush ruffles? Yes, 1 more. 3 blush ruffles, good. 3 of every color, is that enough? That will give me how many? Golden, golden. I know there's a 3rd golden here. Cinderella, polar. I had a golden. There you go, Zinnia golden. And then we have summer pinwheels. We have our polars, right? Did I pull all the polars out? Am I dumb? We have golden, summer pinwheels, Cinderella lilac, blush ruffles, sanguinea, and polar bears. So we have polar bear 1. I thought we had polar bears in the paper pots. Am I on drugs right now? What's happening? Why can I not find you? You're a polar bear. Good. I literally was just holding them. That's fine. Okay. 2 polar bears. Good. Do I need 3 polar bears? No, I don't. What would I like instead of a 3rd polar bear? Okay. What could I handle as my next one? I think maybe 1 more blush ruffles. I think that's a good idea. Okay, so that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 18. 18 zinnia plants. Is 18 zinnia plants going to be enough for my whole garden? Maybe I should keep 21 zinnia plants total. So that means I can have 3 more zinnias. What 3 zinnias would I like? That's the question. Probably another Cinderella lilac, because I worked really hard on those, and those are seeds that mattered. Then, oh, you can be swapped out. I have another paper polar. Okay, polar bear. I could do another Cinderella lilac, cool. And do I want to do another summer pinwheels or another sanguinea? Those are my options. What do you think? Summer pinwheels or sanguinea for my final one? Why is it so hard? It's literally not. Maybe I want one more Cinderella. That would give me 6 Cinderellas though. 3 red zinnias, 3 cream colored zinnias, 3 purpley pink zinnias, 3 dual colored zinnias, 3 gold zinnias, 3 white zinnias, and then what? The feeling when it's way higher stakes in your head. That's where I am right now. It's way higher stakes in my head than it really needs to be. Summer pinwheels. I have 3 of those. That's gonna be enough. It's like giving away your children. It literally feels like this, Candace. Like it's way more stressful than it really is, you know? What do you think I should go between? Cinderella lilac, summer pinwheels, or sanguinea? I think a few weeks ago you were talking about growing castor plants for the seeds. I already have 2 castor bean plants that took off and they are okay. So I will have castor bean plants. Help me, Candace. Summer pinwheels, Cinderella lilac, sanguinea, or polar. Not polar. So that means, in that case, that I can start organizing the ones that I'm not going to be keeping. So Cinderella lilac, sanguinea, Cinderella lilac, sanguinea, polar, summer pinwheels. You guys are important, so you're staying with me. Same with all of you. You're staying with me. What are you? Sanguinea. Sanguinea, where are you? Sanguinea. Sanguinea, there you are. And you? Cinderella lilac. Okay. And you? Another sanguinea. It might not be pronounced this way, so don't bother me about that. I'm just saying what it feels like. Okay, so these are all available for trading. These are my tradables. These are my, I'm growing them zinnias and they can't go outside until May. All right? Pika, what troubles are you causing? She's trying to open my my moss box. 1 second. Peekaboo. She was trying to open my box of moss. Okay, let me put these zinnias back because these ones are now done, sold. These are the ones going in my garden, but not until May. It's gonna be May, right? I'm just watering the ones that are dry. 21 zinnias is more zinnias than I can fit in my garden. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm gonna be able to fit this many plants. My garden is small. Laura, pull it together. Way too many zinnias. There. All right, good. That's good. Now we have 2 flats that I don't have to touch again at all, which is good. This is going to be ones that I can share. Cool, that's fine. So you can sit here. You guys are not guaranteed to be shared yet, so I'm not putting you in there. Who can get shared? Celosia, I have a billion, so I could definitely share Celosia. Put you right in. And now let's have a moment here to organize the plants that are maybe the small, tiny ones that need a little extra attention before going out. Just empty all you guys here for a sec. I have some plants that are still quite small. I'm sweating. Okay, so tiny plants, you all are gonna go right over here. Come back here, you. So tiny plants include, but are not limited to, teeny tiny baby's breath that needs to go under a close-up grow light. The only two scabiosas of mine that have germinated. I must have misheld. My seeds got something wrong with my seeds. These amaranths still require some extra affection. Honestly though, I think this one is pretty sturdy. It can get given away because I don't need all of them. I have Love Lies Bleeding, little. I have Coral Fountain in littles. I have Unknown Perennials in little. Unknown Perennial. Unknown Perennial. We love an unknown perennial in this house. More of them. Good. You are also too small and too important. You have to go under a really good grow light. So that's who's going there. Who else is tiny? We still have these guys, which are small, so they can go in the tiny skid, flat, whatever. These guys as well. I do need a couple other amaranths to go off, but I think I can give that one away. I think I'm gonna have enough. How about you? Celosia spicata salmon. Why do you look so unhappy? Do you have thrips? You do, you do. You have thrips. No, you have spider mites. What the frick? Sorry, honey. You're dead to me. Spider mites aren't welcome in my garden. Okay, who else is still small? This petunia is small. I have lots of petunias. How many petunias do you think I could actually fit in my garden? That's a real question that I don't know the answer to. I'm a little nervous and stressed about. Okay, lobelia needs to stay and get bigger. Why are you also dealing with thrips? This is the time of year when the thrips try to ruin my spring, but they can't. They can't do it. They're not strong enough. I'm stronger than the thrips. The thrips cannot control me. Okay, more lobelia. Oh, this one looks gorgeous. Love that. Lots. Yes. Okay, okay. And then those are good. You can't go out yet. You need more time. You can't go out yet. You need more time. Someone else needed more time. Another basil. Basil, you need more time. Any other basils over here hiding? No, but there are more lobelias. So you can come. Basil, you can stay in the light. And then lobelias. Oops. Just ripped off one of the plants. Sorry, baby. We'll just break you here. Okay, so these ones all need more time under the grow lights. They are not big enough or ready enough to be judged yet, so they can go back under a light. Too small. Too small. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a different one. workout. Moving all these plants around, isn't it? So glad I talked you into giving lobelia a chance. It's so delicate and lovely. I'm glad you did too, Candace. I don't know why I'm so averse to trying new plants, especially if it's a perennial. For some reason, I'm like more or less like unwilling to try. Hold on, let me try and tilt you up so you can see me. There. Okay, so this is the sharing container. I don't know if I'm ready to share any of my marigolds. It's a little bit stressful, the idea of getting rid of any of them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the ones that I know in my heart I will not share and put them into their own, oh my God, it smells so good. Just bumping into them. I wish you could smell them. Look how big some of my marigolds are though. Like, she's ready to go outside. This one's opening a flower like tomorrow, look. See? See the little flower at the top? And this one is gold and red bicolor. Love her. Okay. So for sure, without a doubt, I will not be sharing any of my tangerine gems. I only have 3 of them right now. And, oh, 4. I see a 4th. I have 4 of them right now. And they look good, but it's too high of a risk. So all 4 of them will stay with me. These will not be given to anyone. If I have good luck with the new set that I seeded, we'll go from there. Second one that will not be shared will be my Jolly Jesters until I feel confident that I will not lose them. How about you? Burning Embers. I don't need that many Burning Embers, I'm gonna be honest. Perfect, what are you called? Perfect Golden? Perfect Yellow Double. We'll need a couple of you. Gold and Red Bicolor. Couple of you. Okay. Marietta. Did I do you yet? No, Burning Embers and Marietta are different. Okay, what about you? Gold and Red Bicolor. I'm gonna do 3 of each to start and see how I end up. Gold and Red Bicolor. So we have Gold and Red Bicolor done. We have Perfect Yellow. Perfect Yellow. What are you? Gold and Red. We don't need any more of you. Gold and Red. Okay, so these 2 golden reds can go to the giveaway pile, to the giveaway pile. It's either giveaway or trade, whatever happens. I'm not really concerned. Okay. Burning Embers. We need 3, so I need 1 more Burning Embers. Beauty. Burning Embers. Done. Who do I need also? More Jolly Jesters. If it's unlabeled, it's a Jolly Jester. So that gives me 2 Jolly Jesters. Marietta, Burning Embers, Burning Embers, Marietta, and Marietta. Okay, so that's it. Do I not have a lot of Jolly Jesters? Calm down, Laura. Don't freak out. Okay, Marietta, Marietta, and Marietta. Okay, we have 3 Mariettas. We have 3 Gold and Red Bicolor. We have 2 yellow, hold on, Perfect Yellow Golden Marigold. Where are you? I have to have at least 1 other Perfect Golden Yellow. Don't I? Don't screw with me here. Perfect Yellow, I don't have another Perfect. I planted out like 20 marigolds yesterday, it's fine. Okay, Perfect Yellow, we don't have many of. Burning Embers, I don't need any more, right? Burning Embers were good. I don't need any more. Oh, I'm gonna keep this one because I want the basil that's planted in it. So this is a Burning Embers. Where are you, Burning Embers? There you are. Take this one, put you in here, and put you in there. Burning Embers to share. And are you in Naughty Marietta? Yes, Naughty Marietta. Who names these? Some weird man, probably. That's a Jolly Jester because it's not labeled, and that's a Jolly Jester because it's not labeled. And that's a Jolly Jester because it's not labeled. That gives me 3, 6, 9, 18, 19, 20, 21, but there's 1 empty spot, which means you can live with them. 1 more. Okay, so these are the marigolds for sure I'm keeping. Oh, nope, that's a Jolly Jester. Never mind. All of the other marigolds that I have growing right now, I don't need to keep. 21 marigolds is probably enough marigolds, right? Right. Right. Okay, it's fine. Let me just talk myself through giving away plants. It hurts my heart, even though it's the right thing to do. I can't plant all of these. It's just not reasonable. Okay, so this is another tray. This tray is, I'm sharing this with the neighborhood. So let me just move these away so I can put them on here. And we can sort the rest. I know. All right, so these can be given away. I have 21 seedlings to give away right now. That's to start. So now let's continue. I think you are using hydrogen peroxide. For what? I do use hydrogen peroxide, but for what do you mean? I use hydrogen peroxide and dish soap and water, and I spray that on my plants, and that mixture kills thrips, but I also use neem oil. Okay, so next I have here like 50 white petunias. How many white petunias do I personally need? Really? In reality, how many could I possibly need? You know? 21 is probably more than the number I actually need. Wow, it's hard to make that decision. Oh, for spider mites. Yeah. I do that soapy water business. Okay. I'm gonna go put my marigolds back, and I'm gonna go bring up my other petunias so that you can see, so we can decide how many I actually need to keep. And I'll be right back. Now we know how many marigolds I'm keeping. That's good. Oh, I'm sweating. Be a booger. Don't sneeze at me. All right. I have another tray here of petunias. Here we go. Petunias and some straw flowers. So I'm going to pick out my petunias and we can go from there. So I'm going to do my best to choose the petunias that are in the paper boxes because should I? No, I should choose the ones that are in plastic because then I can give away the paper boxes, right? I'm sweating. Okay, so let's say we need 21. So let's just take 21 and then whatever's left, I can give away. I do not need hundreds of petunias. Who am I trying to convince? Because it's not you, it's definitely me. Okay, but we're gonna keep 21 because apparently I like to keep 21 of everything, and that's the way it's gonna be. And I'm gonna keep this one because it's a different color, which is fun. A different color of leaf. We'll see if the flower isn't white for some reason. How many petunias do I need in my garden? Definitely not 40. Okay. And then whatever's left, other than the 21, those are going to the neighborhood, all right? That's who gets to have them, the neighborhood, not me. All right, 1 and 2 and 3. 21 petunias. That means the neighborhood gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no way I planted 21 petunias last year, right? 6, 7, 8, whoops, and 9. 9 to start. Any other petunias sitting around here? Cool, 9 petunias. And then my next, 10. Here's a 10th petunia for you, 10. Now, next, I have straw flowers and celosia. How many straw flowers do I need for my personal garden? Which percentage is best for growing plants from seed? I don't know. I'm the neighborhood and the giveaway pile. Exactly, Candace. Except for your cats eat things. I would agree with you if I felt that you were not going to accidentally have to throw it out because your cats would eat them. I don't want your cats to eat things and get sick. Okay, straw flowers. I don't need that many of the assorted because I have silvery rose, which is my preferred straw flower. So that is my most important, silvery rose. So, silvery rose, what are you doing here? You guys are all assorted. So we'll do silvery rose. Another random zinnia in the polar bear variety. Where will you live? I'll take a celosia out. I keep them out of reach of my cats. So you should. Okay, there, another zinnia. Now, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 assorted straw flowers for the neighborhood. How many straw flowers for Laura? 1, 2, 3. I should probably have 6 assorted. 6 assorted and 6 silver. I think that's a good safe place to be. So there's 6 assorted, there's 1 silver. And now for celosia, I do not need nearly as much as I have. We will keep 3 of each color, I think. So we have flamingo, 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 flamingo. Okay, so you get to have 3 flamingos. Congratulations. You are now one of my elite employees. Okay, you must be assorted because you're not labeled. So you can go ahead and live in there. Nope, I changed my mind. You're my friend. You're mine. Okay, good, good. How many coleus do I need? Surely not as many as I have, you know? Surely. And you are not labeled, so you can go in here. Beautiful. Okay, anybody else? I do want to have these guys, the yellow ones, the yellowy green ones. They matter. Okay, flamingo, 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 you're in here. So I'm gonna do a coleus. This one I am gonna keep. And I think the French quarter cuttings, I'd like to spread them around. I'd like people to have them because they're so pretty and also exciting. You look sad right now, but that's not realistic. You're gonna be beautiful. Okay, so this is my petunias. So I'm gonna put this away. I have so many coleus babies trying so hard. Agreed, same. Okay, so petunias, these are my petunias. 21 petunias is enough petunias. Say it with me. 21 petunias is enough petunias. Good. I'm glad we're all on the same page. Okay, you guys are good. Okay, let me go get one more. Right. I got 2 more. Sorry, I cannot comply, cannot repeat. It is not in my vocab. Oh no, I just lost something. Please don't say you fell out of the pot. Yeah, I know, a chew. Shoot, it just fell out. Ugh. It's all right, everybody breathe. You're gonna be fine. Just sit in here. Yeah, I know, uh-oh. You're getting the 2 mixed up, Beelzebubs. Uh-oh. A chew is when I sneeze. Uh-oh is when it falls. You goober. Okay, it's okay. So I found one of my trays that is absolutely filled with silvery rose straw flowers, which is good. I'm happy. Okay, so I still have these Nemophilia, which need more time. So I'm gonna pull them out. They're not doing anything yet. Shush. Silvery rose, how many silvery rose do I need? 9? I think I have in the 20s, so I don't think I'm gonna need all of them. Silvery rose 1, silvery rose 2, silvery rose 3, silvery rose 4, silvery rose 5, silvery rose 6. Ooh, it's hard. Now I want to keep all of them. So that's just assorted. Okay. That's mixed. Okay. How many silveries do I have over here? You're a silvery. Come back. Probably 9 is enough. 9 is enough. I'll do 9 and 6. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. So I'll do mixed straw flowers. I'll do 6 of them, which includes you. 1, 2, put you there. 3, good, good. We're doing well here. Are you all silvery rose? No, good. 4, your silvery rose. I don't need another. I can give away a silvery rose. It's okay. I can give away a silvery rose. It's okay. Calendula, you are staying here with me. I don't have very many. Silvery rose, can I give you both away? Yes, I can, because I'm strong and brave. Okay, good. What did I want though? I need 2 more mixed straw flowers. 2 more. I'm Milton. Okay, you guys are all for giving away. I'm so brave. Do you see how brave I'm being right now? Because the answer is very, very brave. Okay, so these are all for giveaway. Good. Congratulations, Laura. You are a brave, brave goddess. Thank you. Look at this. I just cleared 2 flats of plants. These flats will go into other people's gardens. There we go. Oh my God, I'm freaking melting. Okay, so this is straw flowers. We have 6. Oh, that's looking quite sad, isn't it? What are you? Why do you look so sad? Oh, that's a different thing. Okay, so we need you. Silvery rose, 9. Mixed, 6. That's gonna be enough, right? Right? I haven't put any outside yet though, so I'm gonna keep 1 more just for backup. Okay, so those are for sure. Now let's decide on the celosias that I keep. Did I already put the celosias I'm keeping away? Flamingos. Am I crazy? I think I'm crazy. I think I lost them in the piles. Flamingo, flamingo, flamingo. No, this was originally mine that I'm keeping. Okay, so flamingo, flamingo, flamingo. Mixed straw flowers. We want 6 of them. So let me just take you away. Should I do 9? Is 9 crazy? Because that would give me 18 straw flowers. Is 18 straw flowers too many? That's what I need your opinion on, like right now. Is 18 straw flowers too many? No, 18 straw flowers is not too many, right? Right. Okay, so what I want though is to not have them have drainage holes in the bottom of the tray. Oh my God, I'm friggin' melting. 18 straw flowers. I could fit 18 straw flowers in my garden, right? Right? Right. But it's an odd number. Yeah, but my tray holds, it holds like lines of 3. So we have mixed, 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 mixed. I hear you. I'm ignoring you. Do you not understand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there. 9 mixed, which means any color, including silvery rose, but not only. And then 9 of silvery rose because I love silvery rose. Okay? Okay. I'm glad we're all in agreement here. 18 straw flowers is how many I will plant in my garden. Good. What do I not have very many of that I can just put a couple in this tray? Probably you guys. I'll put you guys in with the straw flowers because I think I have 3 of you. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now the rest of the straw flowers here can be given away. All right, there. 18 straw flowers is enough for my small garden. I have a small garden, everyone. Not a lot of space. The last thing we need to make sure we have, for my garden that is celosia, I think. I think everything else has been mostly organized now. Oh God. I'm so hot. Oh God. Why am I like this? Okay, so my celosia, the ones that I need to keep. I don't know why I sat down. That was not the best idea, but it's okay. I'm just gonna move all of you guys out so that I can use this tray for something else. My cosmos, I can't share any cosmos this year. All my cosmos are shit. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did. Every single one of them is puny and stunted for no reason. They got the same attention that every other variety of plant got, so I have to direct sow a whole bunch of cosmos hoping that they survive. Okay, so now my celosia that I want are Celosia spicata salmon. I sense an LML moment coming. No, not in this house. Then we have Celosia spicata flamingo. We need at least 3 of each kind, which is not you. Are you a flamingo? Yes. I kind of want to have more than 3 of the flamingos this year. I think I had 2 last year and I was pretty disappointed with the way it ended up. Okay, this is a Celosia coxcomb because it's unlabeled. Celosia salmon. Celosia coxcomb. I need another salmon. Celosia spicata salmon. So now I have 3 of each kind. Except I need 1 more coxcomb. Coxcomb, there you are. Okay, so I have 3 coxcomb, 3 salmon, 3 flamingo. Okay, good. The wheel's turning. This is also a basil that I am keeping. Good. Calendula, we already confirmed we are keeping you. You are a flamingo. I would like 1 more flamingo-ish. And what about you? Celosia spicata flamingo, yes. And anybody else over there? Any celosias missing in action? I think that's good. I think we've got enough celosias. Now, in that same pot, I will also add my cosmos back in, which are doing so much trash in my life right now. It's like they don't care if I'm happy or not, these Cosmos. So I have how many double clicks? 1, 2, 3. 3 double click Cosmos, good. I just want to, I want to know that I have at least 3 of everything, because then I will feel like there's no way I can fail. Double click, we have 4 double clicks. Pickety, we definitely need to have enough pickety because those are my favorites. So we need at least 3 picketies. 1, 2, and are you a pickety? You're another double click? You're a double click? Okay, there's a pickety. Like, so sad looking. I'm sorry, Wild Violet. While you are beautiful and lovely and I love you, I need this pickety to have a chance. They're just so puny. Okay, pickety, 3 picketies. That's all I've got? 3 picketies? That's so not enough. That's all I have. 3 picketies and 3 double clicks. I don't have any other Cosmo varieties that survived. That's so disappointing. Okay, so I guess I'll do 6 double click, because at least then I will have like some amount of them. Double click, and then whatever's left I can just give away. You're small, but you're beautiful. Okay, so 9 Cosmos is all I've got this year. That's kind of sad, but it's okay. We're gonna make it all work. It'll be okay. But wow, I'm sad about that. Okay, and now I have room for 3 plants. 2 more plants in that skid. What? 2 plants. Should I just fill it with the Cosmos? Because they're sad and giving them away looks sad anyway. Yes. They're too sad looking to give away. That's done. Beautiful. Okay, so now I can move those ones out of the way. This is all going exactly to plan. There. Okay, so these are now done. I don't have to think about these ones again. I have everything I need, right? I have 4 flamingos, 3 salmon, and 3 coxcomb. That should be good. It should be good. I'm gonna go put these downstairs and bring up the last tray for us to decide who is getting sacrificed. Here's our last one to sort, I think, for now. And this one has all of my salvia in it. So this is gonna be this will be what I'm using for me. And then we'll create the one for everyone else after. Okay, so salvia, we want salvia pink hummingbird. I've already planted a few of them, so I don't need to save more than 3. It's just more than I need. Okay, that's bee heaven. Great, that one's gotten much larger. And this is bee heaven. I'll do 3 of each because like I said, I have already planted some. That's pink hummingbird. That's pink hummingbird. Okay, now I just need one more bee haven. Salvia bee haven or bee heaven, whatever. Good. So that means these salvias can all be gifted or given away or sold or whatever. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet, so that's all. Just hold on a sec so I can empty a tray so that we can fill it. Okay, well this tray can have straw flowers in it because we've already decided we're done with straw flowers. 1, 2, 1 more straw flower? What are you? Oh, that's a calendula. You're staying here. Straw flower. I feel like I just saw one and it's gone forever. Good. Okay, cool. So I don't need any more salvia. They can all go in here. These are beautiful little flowers, pink and like fuchsia sort of. Really pretty. I just don't need that many because I really just don't. What about you? What are you? You're a flamingo. Lucky Celosia flamingo. Okay, put you guys over here. Right there. Coleus. Don't need all of these coleus. I do want that one though. I am gonna melt. Okay, what are you? Another. There's literally these guys everywhere. You are amazing, Candace. It's just amazing. You did all this from flippin' seeds in a 1-bedroom apartment in the downtown core of a city. That's the amazing. That's the only thing that I think is amazing, is the location that we were able to get this done in. I have one Gomfrina. Disappointment. It's okay. I'm still happy that she survived. Okay, we've got another Celosia, another straw flower. This has to get put outside. Oops, almost fell. You are mine. I'm not giving you away because you're so beautiful. Same with you. Okay, and these ones are all gonna go outside soon. You can go in the pile of I'm going outside soon. You're not going outside soon. These are all babies, but I anticipate that they will all survive, so I'm gonna give them all away. If they don't survive, I will throw them out. But if they do survive, like all of these ones have grown roots, so they can live and someone can enjoy them. Have you died? Are you rotted? No, you were growing roots, but I've pulled you now, so you're done. Okay, so these are all for sharing. I'm not gonna be, oh, what are you? You're a hollyhock. I can give a hollyhock away. Okay, and now, of my babies, I have this gorgeous castor bean. Who needs more time? Who else needs more time? This Clarkia mountain garland, but this honestly should go outside soon, so it needs time, but the time it needs will be outside. You're an indoor plant, so you can just go under a grow light. Lobelia, Sweet Alyssum. Look at this gorgeous girl. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? Let's just say you are also lucky that your cat and birds have behaved with them. That is the truth. I am very lucky that this time my cat and birds have not been here to cause problems for me. Okay, so this doesn't go out yet. And then I will have a whole tray for my geraniums. You can go back under a grow light. Actually, you are too tall for a grow light, so you can stay. You can go back under a grow light. You can be given away. You can go back under a grow light. And my little baby Sweet Alyssums, you guys can also you can also go back under a grow light, all right? I think I have room for one more under there. Okay, good, 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 good. I have room for 2 more, which can be the Sweet Alyssum. Actually, you know what? All the ones that I don't know what they are, I want to put them together. I have a couple unknowns here, and I'll just put the Sweet Alyssum all together because I do know them. They're all recognizable. What is it, Beelzebub? What is it, darling? Do I have any other small Sweet Alyssum hiding anywhere? Okay, and now I need one more plant for the giveaway pile. Who can go in the giveaway pile? I guess another coleus cutting. 3 flats of plants to give away. That's pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about that. And then I can put all my geraniums together with my dahlias. And then everybody will be happy and everyone will survive. And I will be the queen of the garden. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, and now I have to figure out who you guys are. There's someone else who I have to figure out who they are, and it's a perennial, my perennials. But I think this is a salvia. I don't know what salvia it is, but I believe that's a salvia. But I think it's a blue salvia, that one. Okay, okay, okay. And then you, look at that. Hold on. Guys, big news. Oh boy, big news. I think we have eliminated almost 2 flats. Sorry, I'm just thinking here, and thinking is hard. So this stuff is gonna go outside soon. So for those reasons, these can all go into, oh wait, no, you're not. You're Nemophilia. Nemophilia, you have to have more light. I believe you need more time. Nemophilia needs time. Chantilly is gonna go out. Nasturtium's gonna go out. Mystery Perennial, Pansy, Calendula. All of these ones can survive a frost. Baby's Breath, Sweet Alyssum, Sweet Alyssum, Baby's Breath, Baby's Breath, Baby's Breath, Nasturtium. So all of these will be planted outside by me before the last frost. I won't wait because I don't care to wait for that sort of thing. It's none of my business. Okay, and you are a Glad, but you also have a random Sweet Alyssum. You guys all need more time. You need more time. I need to transplant a couple of those marigolds. And then you guys, look at that. I think we have emptied, we have 3 fewer flats because we have 3 that are going to be given away. Then I have these guys, which need more time in the light. I think that we may have just shrunk it quite down. I think we might be in a good situation right now, friends. BRB, I'm putting these back under light. So what that means, good news, all of the plants that are being given away, I'm putting quotations because I'm hoping they'll all be given away. They may die. Some of you may die. And that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. So the ones that are, I think Dancy Dance, they're flirting. Holy crap, it's after 12. Oh, totally. So the ones that are being given away, I'm going to put them outside and they get to live outside now. They'll be living outside in the shade, but they are now sacrifices. If they die in the shade, it was never meant to be. I doubt they'll die though. But I'm going to go do that now. Get myself a little bit of a little breather. It's hot as balls in here. 76 degrees Fahrenheit, no heat on. That's just the temperature in here right now. Anywho, friends, I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me while I looked at all of my plants, and hopefully you enjoyed looking at all of my seedlings. We are going to be now down from 19. We lost 1 tray yesterday, so 18, 17, 16, 15 trays now. So I'm down to 15 seedling trays, which is awesome. It's a good place to be. I have too many seedling trays. No, be kind to the plants. I will be kind to them. I'll protect them. If it's going to frost, I'll bring them in. If it's not going to frost, though, they're living outside. They're ready for it. And now I'm going to go. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you for coming. If you enjoyed, don't forget to click the thumbs up button. If you didn't, that's okay. Come back on Wednesday because I live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. That's Eastern time. And I do put out tutorials on Tuesdays. And I'll let you know when the next one comes out. All right? Thank you so much. See you next time.